Does that been an
And we're
issue for you guys?
live.
Yeah, no,
Goodness.
you know, Dave and I are just finishing up all the finishing touches, and then we're gonna get the server, and then get our recruitment posts out there.
Go ahead and plug the server.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not. We don't have a server yet.
Yeah.
Can't plug what ain't there.
Exactly.
Damn.
I can plug the unit name, fucking K Company, Star
Coming
6,
soon.
Arma 3.
Coming soon.
Coming soon to Twitches near you. Ow.
You know, what was funny was Aspie even asked when my stuff's happening.
Jesus, my ears clamp.
He said that right in front of Whiplash too.
Clam!
He said that right in front of Whiplash.
Eat shit, Knox. I'm pretty sure you're the only one that's really affected by that noise.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Shadow. He said that right in front of Whiplash in the TeamSpeak.
Absolutely.
I was like probably like an hour or two after the 115th ops.
It's not even a Chad move. He's just got Aspie ears.
Oh no!
Well, his name's
Yeah.
Aspie.
Yeah, I know. I know Aspie. I did D&D with Aspie.
Yeah, he knows Aspie. Yeah, no. That's the thing is that he asked, oh, so when are your ops gonna be? I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6, depending. Dave and I still need to talk it out, and he's like, oh man. I'm like, why? And he's like, I really wanted to go to your stuff. Because I really like how you Zeus. And I was like, oh, cool, bro. And then I was waiting for Whiplash to say something.
That's okay. Our operation yesterday was a bit of a shit show.
Again?
It was less of a shit show for like setup reasons, and more of a shit show for not having reliable lead reasons.
Is Whiplash still trying to insert himself in the leader?
No, he's
role, or?
he was Zeusing for us.
Yeah.
So Phoenix
And?
platoon lead. What problem does Phoenix have?
Communication.
Communication, but IRL problem.
Oh no.
His internet
I don't know.
connection's dick.
Oh.
So for the first half.
Hey, Nox, check out the chat.
What did you say?
Check out what I put in the chat.
Chat. I don't see anything in the chat. Oh, don't give me this bullshit again with this. Oh my god. It did it again. Hold on, I gotta leave the game and come back into the game. Launch game.
Still doing that fucking stupid loading shit?
No. No, I'm in. My chat just wasn't working. There we go. But yeah, no, I to me, it's not really about how many people you get. It also has to do with the content of your fucking operations. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Arma's a very finicky game to please people in. And I've found a very easy way of doing it. A lot of people will just make you walk clicks to the next area to just get filler in, you know?
Yeah. March line, we're gonna do staggered column all the way up the road.
Yeah. But yeah, make you walk through kilometers of wilderness to get to your objective for 20 minutes of a gunfight, and then walk another hour to your next objective for another 20-minute gunfight.
I'm gonna read
That then turns into an hour gunfight because your squad doesn't know the difference between fucking the one end of the rifle that they put to their shoulder and then the fucking barrel.
It really do be like that sometimes.
It is. My first op with the 115th was a shit show. It was when Silver was Zeusing, and I literally walked for 20 minutes to get to an objective, to then sit on a hill for 20 minutes, and then get in a firefight and watch half of my squad get gunned down because they tried to fucking cross a road with a droideka in the middle of it. And then
Oh right.
And then.
And
No,
then.
keep going.
And then.
This text I really put is really reeling in the feeling right now. No,
and
what
then,
I want. Okay. What I put in chat was, welcome to the chat. For the first 10 minutes, you'll usually hear Shadow and Huntsman talk about Arma.
Goddamn
play
boy.
Arma. It's a great game.
Yeah,
We'll
but
have a
Media
lot of fun.
Interactive really did a great
It's-
job with making a military simulator.
It's only great if you
Built
have a
around
good
guerrilla
group of people to
warfare.
play with.
It
Let's
truly
be honest,
is,
boys.
an interesting system to play on as well.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find next to no glitches.
Excuse
Don't
me.
worry, you can hit the
Asterisk.
smallest of
I should
objects.
change
You
the
can-
10 minutes to 30.
You'll hit the
It's only
smallest
306.
objects, and you will see a tank do 3 cartwheels and then a backflip and then explode.
Also, a really cool module in one of the interfaces.
Let me
the
just-
Zeus interface.
let me
Module.
just ruin-
Shut
Let me just
up.
ruin everyone's ears
Just
again.
shut up. Just shut up. Everyone just shut the fuck up.
If you
The interface is called Attach, by the way.
Oh my god.
if you have the Achilles mod and there's a module in it called Suppress Fire, so they
Your microphone is suppressing firing me right now.
Oh, rip Mike.
I should have fixed it. How's that?
No, you didn't.
So be computer.
And let's listen to Huntsman as he wrestles his mic for the next 5 minutes. It just sounds like he's fighting it, like, physically.
It's an alligator.
Yeah. Rolling around in the water with it.
I live in.
Mike's staticky and laggy still. There you
How's
go.
that?
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
The fucking.
All right.
Where are we going? We're going here, right?
You guys.
Where are we going?
You guys are
Here?
currently
We're
here. The ultimate goal is this area right here.
Wait, what? Where? Oh, there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw your thing over here, and I was like,
Well, that
huh?
was mine.
Oh, screw you.
No,
Okay.
but in the
We're
last
over
one
here
we were
sparring
sparring,
still.
yeah, in the middle
Yes.
of the night.
Yeah, so the last time we left off,
Jesus.
you guys had left Oakhurst, began your travel back to where Ivory and Agus came from. You guys had stopped at a village after your first day of travel, and had stayed at an inn. Sorry. While staying at that inn, you guys had a couple of bad dreams, and now you guys are currently sparring with daggers. Probably around like 1 a.m. It's about 1 a.m. or like 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are sparring right now, and if I recall correctly, yeah. Ivory's currently getting her ass kicked.
Yeah, thanks.
And so we continue on with I'll say I'm gonna give Ivory the advantage on this one because I can't remember the last time you guys
The last
are.
attack rolled was Ivory.
For me, it's you.
Oh, those aren't from that. Oh, that 24 might be.
It was.
That
Yeah, because
24 is
you
everything.
you
Everything after that was me getting the website to work.
Yeah. So the last attack was Rogan doing a pretty good
Crit.
move against you, knocking you around, and yeah. Your stance is kind of low, Ivory. What are you gonna do? Hello, Ivory.
Not I was to say it's not responding at all.
Ooh.
13 does not hit.
She goes for an attack with her daggers, and is not doing too much to your defense right now, Rogan. You're expert like footwork and use with the daggers, keeping you in the game so far.
Rebuttal.
And the rebuttal with another attack, which I think lands.
Yep.
You go ahead and roll attack. Yep. So, Rogan, what are you doing
I
here?
still have my temporary hit points from last time, by the way.
Yeah, and he has his.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I have mine as well. I did 4.
Yeah. So what do you do here? What are you
do I-
trying to accomplish here? Yeah.
I'm literally just. What I'm basically doing is I'm just kind of like. God, this is difficult because I have no idea. Because it wasn't any of my special shit, you know.
Yeah.
um. Oh shit! I missed the chance to do something. God damn it! I missed the chance to do something cool. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm kind of just keeping up with her footwork and how she moves, and using the flat part of my dagger to hit her. You know, so she
Mhm.
moves one way, and I take the dagger and I smack her with it in the arm or something.
Just stabs me.
Just stabs you through the fucking chest. You
Yeah.
know.
Like, yeah, this got serious. Went from 0 to 10 real quick.
He
Yeah,
has
you
a
know,
sudden onset of PTSD.
Oh no.
like I did to Stanford in the last one. Did fucking hit him with a shield.
You just fucking laid into him.
Yeah, just bap. Just fucking killed him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm just using the flat end of the blade to kind of like hit her where she goes, and then if I'm going for a thrust, I'm kind of turning the dagger around and using the grip to basically gut punch her, you know.
Mhm. Yeah. So, Ivory, you are. I don't think you've ever really been in too much of a situation where you're seeming to be outmatched by this opponent here.
I've been outmatched in every single battle I've been in. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like you've had you've been trained as as a spy. So a lot of what your life has been doing jobs and getting out of situations hasn't really been physical confrontation in a way that's like this. Um, so you know, you weren't really trained in the arts of hand to hand, sword and shield kind of battle
You weren't martially trained.
like Rogan was. You were more stick to the shadows, be invisible to the naked eye kind of way.
Mhm.
So this is definitely definitely a learning experience for you. You're facing uh, a man who has been trained his entire life with sword and shield, martial arts. He is a battle master. He thrives in conditions where large groups of enemies are coming against him, and he is the lead of the pack.
Mhm.
Um.
Did
So
you mean to phrase it like that?
yes.
You racist.
What do you mean? How is
What?
that? How is that racist?
I'm a
Lead of the
shifter.
pack? Yeah, lead of the pack. It's a tribe,
I'm joking.
God damn, you had me there for a second too. I was
Bold
like, what the fuck?
accusations. Bold accusations.
Wouldn't be racist, you'd be trying to throw him a bone.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Server mute.
Fair.
I wish I could have done that to Wheezy.
Yeah, so Ivory, you're losing your footwork right now. You're tripping and staggering backwards while this man's putting on a ferocious attack. You have any thoughts or doubts going on right now? Do you want to end the fight? Do you want to call a truce? What do you want to do?
Hey, Rogan. Hey, sir. You know how we talked about my quinceañera?
All I can think of is that lady that was like stomping on grapes for the winery.
Oh, when she falls out.
Hey, Rogan. Okay, hold on, bro. We can talk this out. Like, we can stop here and continue. Like, we can go all out later. But like, we just kind of woke up from sleep, and we might need to go back.
Yeah, so Ivory takes a step away from you, or a couple steps away from you, and resets her feet, and does that.
Is that your turn? Or are you done?
That is. Well, what's your answer right now?
I have no answer. I'm just looking at her.
All right, Ivory, what do you want to do? It is still your turn. You're just talking to him. It almost seems like you're talking to the wind.
I'm being attentive. I'm hearing what she's saying. I just haven't said anything.
Thou hast opened dialogue.
Alright, hold on.
The other end of dialogue.
She pulls out one of her teeth, one of the teeth she's gathered. Do you want a bone?
Sneak attack.
No, just the pulling out one of the teeth.
attack.
You want a bone? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Sneak attacking.
I don't
I'm
think.
seeing if I can do it.
I don't
Asking the
think.
DM.
I don't think this would
She does
classify.
have me distracted. She is just talking to me. So
All right.
I'm not
Yeah.
really-
All right. So
You're welcome.
I mean, for companionship, he has in fact let his guard down.
he has indeed let his guard down. So
he has been just whooping ass. So believing that the other person would like to stop is well within the boundaries.
yeah. So Ivory, you
You better roll this.
your explanation has, or not your explanation,
lack thereof.
Lack thereof has caught Rogan a little off guard. He's looking at you silently, and he's kind of let his guard down right now. So yeah, you can go for a sneak attack if you want. I believe.
So I need to roll, and then if I had advantage,
It
then
must be
Yeah.
finesse or ranged weapon.
Yeah, daggers are both finesse and range.
Oh my fucking god!
So, Rogan, you kind of let
Babe, I rolled a
your
nat 1.
Hold on.
you even with advantage that misses.
Yeah.
But
Well, when a creature
I'm
misses
gonna break
you
my
with a
own
melee
neck.
attack,
Hold on.
you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
yeah, go for it. So yeah, Ivory kind of lowers
If you
your
hit,
guard
you
for a
add the
second.
superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Yep.
So I have to roll my attack, and then if I hit, which I don't,
Yeah, so you don't get a
I have
hit.
no idea
So
what her AC is. I don't think that hits.
it doesn't.
Yeah, if you hit
So
this creature, if you hit, you add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
yep.
Meaning after I roll that, I then have to roll 1d8 and add whatever the d8 is to that. Don't
Mhm.
worry, I had something else in mind for her if she did hit. So.
So Ivory kind of catches you off guard for a second, and you see her quickly plant her feet and lunge towards you with the dagger. To which you dodge out of the way, and then you try and take a attack at her, but she kind of ducks under it and kind of does a little roll away from you.
Riposte isn't its own action either. It's a
bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Well,
Yep.
it's a reaction action.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So basically a bonus action.
Yeah, basically. Doesn't take my bonus action, but it is a bonus action technically.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't say it is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to. You know what? She wanted to fight dirty, so I'm gonna go one up. I'm going to shift.
No! Oh no! 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 Okay. I went a little over the line there, Rogan. But like, come on now. I don't want to get mauled today. Okay, like we don't want any bloodshed right now. We were just sparring. Like. And she's like kind of like holding her hands up now.
Girl. I say this fully shifted, just looking down at her. Do you forfeit?
I mean, we can hold this off until a later date.
Ivory, whenever he asks you if you forfeit, you hear a deep whisper in your ear that says, "Do you forfeit?"
Bitch, what?
Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
15.
All right.
Hey, you got it on both. That's never seen that happen on Roll20.
I have many times. It's really
I
stupid.
have not.
I got it on
Yeah.
22.
So, Ivory, you hear that whisper, and sounds like it comes from the wind around you.
Rogan, did you hear that?
No, but you're taking too long to answer, so.
Oh.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Of course, 18 hits. 6.
Well, I'm dead.
You lose your stance. So
you're on your butt.
So in your hesitation of hearing a whisper, Rogan attacks you once more, and you trip, fall, and now you're prone on your back, and Rogan's kind of standing over you in a victorious shifted form.
That's not really fair, Rogan. How did you do that?
What do you mean?
You whispered in my ear. How did you do that?
Oh, I didn't.
Rogan, make a wisdom save.
I make a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my wisdom? There it is. Nope.
You hear in your ears a deep voice whisper that says, "She is weak. Finish her now."
Huh.
I don't hear this though, right?
No.
Am I compelled to comply, or is it just what I'm hearing?
You are just hearing it right now.
Okay. Oh, now I hear it. There it is.
What did it say? Wait, what did it say to you?
It said to kill you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it told me to forfeit earlier.
Well then.
I mean, good advice because
I'm gonna drop my shifted form because I can do it at whim.
Mm-hmm.
And basically help her to her feet and gather my gear and stuff, and
sweet.
then kind of bonk her on the head with my shield.
Hey, ow, shit. You already got me
Fight
knocked
fair.
on my ass.
Very dishonorable. I knew
Oh,
elves
yeah.
felt dirty, but I didn't know they felt that dirty.
Oh, let me tell you, sir.
And I'll gather my gear and I'll head back to the inn. But I'm not gonna go back up to my room. I've slept enough. I'm just gonna take a short rest in the dining area. I know
Yeah.
nobody's in there, but I
Yeah.
am. I'm gonna actually.
I was gonna
There's
walk.
nobody in there, right?
Yeah. So, Ivory, are you going back to the inn as well?
Yeah, I was gonna go walk back with them and then go up to my room, just straight up
Is
to my
Yeah.
there
room with
are there any
with Aegis.
locks on anything?
Sorry, what would you say?
Look who's turned into the rogue. Ooh.
Are there? I asked. Are there locks on anything? You know, does he keep his liquor locked up or anything like that?
So, there is like a lobby area where the main desk is for him to, sign people in and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a room, like a dining area that connects to this lobby. And most of the rooms of this inn are like up the stairs where your guys' room is. So there's like a dining room that connects to somewhat like a kitchen. If you enter the dining room, and yeah, so there's like a tiny window where like a plate can be put where food is, or food is
Mm-hmm.
prepared and set, for like the man to serve it to anybody waiting. And there's like a door next to that window. So if you enter into like the dining area, yeah, there's not really I mean, there's like decoration, there's a fireplace and
Is there
stuff
a
like
bar?
that. No, there does not seem to be like a bar area, designated bar area.
Okay. Okay then. Then I'll just sit down in one of the chairs and basically just think until it opens up, and then I'll get something to eat.
Yeah. All right. Um, Ivory, what do you do?
I go up to the room and see if Aegis is awake or if he's still sleeping.
Yeah. So you go up to you walk up to your room, and the door's kind of creaked open
Oh,
just
so
slightly.
did I leave it open when I left, or does it look suspicious? Is what I'm asking, I guess.
I mean, wasn't the
Um,
other guy in there with you?
yeah, Aegis was rooming with her.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kind of slowly open the door, but with my foot.
Yeah. Okay.
It's already kind of ajar.
Okay. So you open up, the door with your foot, and you're kind of like just peering in the doorway, and the light that shines into your room can or shows that Aegis is kind of just sitting on the bed, uh, and he has his great sword out, and he's sharpening it right now, and he kind of looks over.
Phew, okay. And then she's gonna go sit down on her bed and thought somebody'd broken in.
And quite a fight you had out there.
You didn't see that, did you?
Hmm. I think we need to work on your footwork.
Yet. Okay. Well, actually, I have a few questions for you. Speaking of, she kind of turns serious right now. She's like, I have a few questions for you.
He raises an eyebrow towards you.
Um, did you hear anything in your sleep? Like, did anything weird happen perchance?
And he kind of looks at you like for a second and goes, "Not necessarily."
So you didn't like
I mean, I've been alive for 380 years, girl. There's plenty of weird things that I'm used to by now.
Okay, but something new weird.
Mm,
Like, did anybody
no.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna come right out with it. Do you trust Elder Sungrove?
Trust has to be earned. And Elder Sungrove hasn't done much to earn my trust quite yet. He's obviously gained the trust of your people to be an elder.
It's true. It's true. Do you know much about the artifact besides what maybe Eleanor or Elder Sungrove told you?
He kind of looks at you and goes, "I still don't know what the artifact looks like."
But did he mention anything about how he was going to use it when he gets it, or like, you know, did he mention anything about like what it does, or
No, he strictly is paying me to be a bodyguard for you, per se.
that's conflicting. All right. Sorry about all the
Why?
seriousness. I just, you know, had a weird dream. Went to go walk out, saw that Rogan was walking out as well, so we had a little spar. So that was, yeah, trying to get my mind off of things.
I'm interested in Rogan. He knows how to handle himself. I'm very curious on his origins. Aiden too. Aiden is very curious.
I just broke my rubber band. The reason why, let me just. Agus, do you trust me?
I would believe so. Yes, I trust you.
Someone went into my trance/dream thing and told me to not hand over the artifact to Elder Sungrove, and I don't want. I kind of want to make an Elder Sungrove proud, and I don't know what to do now because it was conflicting and really scary, really spooky. Don't know why that happened. Don't know what it was or who it was.
How old are you?
Hold on, I have to look. 20?
How long have you been working for the Sungroves?
Since I can remember.
So you've basically been bred to trust the missions that they give you.
Kinda. She's like feigning ignorance right now. Like, sort of, you know.
He's not really like he can't like pick it up.
I know, I know.
um he looks at you and goes, "Are you going to let a nightmare really break the trust you have with Elder Sungrove and the Sungroves?"
No, but it makes me question it.
It's good to question your leaders. It's good to always have an eye on what they plan to do, but I think it was just a bad dream.
Okay, I believe you.
Kind of nods towards you and goes, why is this so important to you right now? You've been tasked to do a job. I suppose you're getting paid to do it. You're getting some benefits from completing it. What's so important about this artifact that you know of that is making you question your trust in Elder Sungrove?
Um,
First off, show me the artifact.
okay. And she kind of like takes it. I guess she's got it in her pack, so she like kind of reaches into her pack and finds it kind of wadded up within like a piece of. Just find something in my thieves' tools or something. She has it like wound around the like with her 10-foot ball of string. It's just hidden in the ball of string.
Yeah.
And she hands it. She kind of pulls it out and hands it to him.
And he grabs a hold of it, and he like spins it around in his hand, looking at its details. He looks at you and goes, "Does this show any importance to you? Do you know if it's anything important that you can use it for now?"
Is it okay? Um, repeat that again because I couldn't really catch any of it.
What is this? What is the importance of this artifact to you?
I mean, Elder Sungrove sent me to retrieve it for him, but the thing in my dream told me that he's evil, which contradicts everything I know, but like, you know, who. I don't know. Elder Sungrove was nice. The first time I met him, I don't. It's given me doubts. It's just given me doubts.
Okay. So what's your? Do you have a plan of action for this thing? Do you have any plans?
I guess I plan to give it to Elder Sungrove. I don't. And probably not question it, you know?
Do you have a plan for if you don't want to give it to Elder Sungrove?
Not really.
It would probably be smart to create one.
And she kind of gives him a questioning look like, are you. You're giving me both options here when. You know, you.
I am giving you both options because I have been in positions where if I didn't have a second option, I was screwed. You have many choices to make in your life. I've had to make many choices in my lifetime. And some of those choices have led to hundreds of comrades dying.
I was about to say something that would make her eyes twitch. But then he'd be like, what the fuck is happening? um.
I'm sure on some of the missions that they've sent you on, you've obviously had to make different plans in order to infiltrate, get information, who to get information from, how to get it.
I mean, I had to change where I was hiding and maybe the person that I was overhearing, but like nothing big like this. And she kind of like scratches her neck. Like, this is cool. I'm a method actor, okay? Because Zach looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I was like actually physically like scratching my
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah, I got you. And Aegis looks at you and or looks at the artifact, the Jade Dragon, and then looks back towards you and goes, "If this is an item of great importance to Elder Sungrove, um, the best thing that I could think of is you running. For the time being, if you decide to not give this artifact to Elder Sungrove, that would probably make you an enemy of the family. And you would most likely be hunted. There'd probably be people like me who would hunt you, ex-military, champions of certain families that are trying to socially progress.
That really
And
puts
the
it
odds of
into
survival of that is very unlikely."
that really puts it into perspective. Thank you, Aegis. This talk has been really serious. And she kind of like grabs back the artifact and hides it in her pack until like how big is it? Is it like the size of her hand or is it like really small?
It's like it can fit. It fits in your hand, and it's kind of like I would say like I don't know, like 10 inches tall, 4 inches wide.
Okay.
It's kind of like holding I don't know,
I'll just hide it within
like a
like the
cup in
hemp.
the palm of your hand, I guess.
Okay. So I'll
That's
just
been shaped like a dragon.
okay. I will hide it within like the hemp rope at the bottom of her bag. Just
Yeah.
just within, where she can get it, but it's where anybody else would have trouble.
Mhm.
I will think about what we've said. My decision, I guess, sometime along the way.
He just nods at you.
Get about an hour's more of rest, so I will see you in an hour or so.
I'll be here.
She kind of like doesn't she's like getting in the bed and she doesn't turn she like turns away from him and she kind of just says, a small, very small thank you.
Gotcha. Okay.
She falls asleep for another hour and a half or whatever. Usually when
All
it's an
right.
hour, it's an hour and a half.
Yeah, so it's probably around like 3 a.m. ish, 3:30 a.m. Yeah. So Rogan, you're in the dining room right now. Is there anything you would like to do for the rest of the night?
No.
All right. Aiden, you're still asleep. You're one of the few in the party that has to have a full night of sleep. All right. So night
His teeth are
passes.
gnashing in his sleep.
He accidentally bites his cheek.
Oh fuck.
Ow. Oh my god.
Yes. So around like 5:30 ish. The man at who was at the desk when you guys entered the inn. He comes out from one of the rooms from behind the desk, and Rogan, you hear him you know pull out a chair and then sit down in it and begin flipping through the pages of the book that he had before. Aiden, you are waking up. There's a little bit of sunlight that is creeping through the edges of the curtain of the window in your room. And you shared a room with Rogan. But whenever you wake up, you notice that Rogan is not in the room, or sleeping in his bed of the room. Anything you'd like to do, Aiden?
Go the fuck back to sleep.
That's definitely applicable.
I'll go on my own adventure. Blackjack and hookers. No,
I'll
I'll be the hooker. People
Put
can
blackjack on
blackjack
my
on my
back.
back.
Interesting, interesting.
We're pogging.
See, if you just get the spit roast just right, you can actually have a deck sitting on the back.
Okay.
Alright, we're not doing that right now.
Moving
Did anybody
on.
leave me a fucking note or anything?
No.
To let me know where anybody was?
No, we did
No.
not.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna start investigating people's shit and figure out what's going on.
None of my stuff's there,
I was
so.
gonna say you're only in a room with Rogan.
Yeah, you were. There was 2 rooms bought. Ivory and Agus took one, and then you and Rogan had one, and you know, it's like 2 twin-sized beds on opposite ends of a room. And you notice, you had your side of the room, Rogan had his, and in between was like a window with a curtain covering it. And yeah, you notice that Rogan's equipment and stuff is not in the room.
Excuse me.
He wakes up and just burps.
Sounds about right.
I woke up and then I realized I was alone and I feared, I was scared and I shitted and pissed in my pants.
He has like he has like those scared burps. Wherever he burps, like a little puff of fire comes out. A little puff of blue fire.
I don't.
I
I
don't
don't have the lungs for that. If blue fire's coming out, we got other problems. I guess I'm going outside.
Yeah. So you pick up your things and begin, head out the room.
I begin the arduous task of figuring out what the fuck happened while I was out.
Yeah. So you leave. You stand up. Get your things and start leaving the room. Ivory, you had like another hour of trance to do, and whenever you got done, it was about like 4:30 ish. Is there anything that you would have wanted to do after that?
No, probably just take an inventory of my things and packed up, gotten dressed in not sleep clothing, and gone to breakfast.
Gotcha. Okay.
Breakfast.
So yeah. So
Breakfast with Agus.
Agus did the same. He checked all of his items, see what all he had, and then packed his things and went down to the dining room area and kind of like just took a different table, giving Rogan his space. And Did you say you went down to the dining room as well?
Yeah, I did.
Ivory.
Yes, went with Vegas preferably.
Yeah. So whenever you guys left the room and walked down the stairs, the man at the desk kind of looks towards you guys and goes, "Did you enjoy your night? Was it comfortable enough?" Ivory.
Ivory just puts a thumbs up, like a thumb up in response.
We figure that as the middle finger in this country.
Oh, bruh.
And he just nods towards you, and you guys go and settle in the dining room, and then about 30 minutes to an hour later, you hear a certain person coming out of his room bright and early, kind of a little worried about where everyone went.
Aww.
Kind of
What if
goes,
someone have separation anxiety?
Aiden, you're awake and walking down the stairs right now, looking for your friends.
What the fuck?
You okay there?
So it's just nobody gonna wake me up.
I mean, you sounded like you were having a good time in there. We didn't want to bother you.
Right. Rolling out or anything?
I mean, we were just sitting right here.
Oh.
We've been waiting for you. We just wanted you to.
I didn't know you were waiting.
Why didn't you go back to the room there, lad?
But we were just.
You what?
Oh, I didn't go back to the room.
When? What? I was asleep.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I didn't realize you were still asleep till now.
Did you think he was dead?
How should I know?
I guess props to the in-house then for having some time good beds.
Or you're just a lazy prick.
Oh, that too. Can I put a man from being right? Didn't have to say out loud there.
Anyway.
So, what we got on the agenda today?
How did you go from Irish to
Because-
Scottish and now you're a Cockney Brit?
Because I've got my tongue stuck to the top of my mouth, so I have to talk in an accent, and depending on what words I'm forming, the accent sounds different.
Damn.
Daniel. Right, just between those two words, I say Dom and Daniel differently.
Agus kind of looks towards you. Who's Daniel?
He's back out of the white vans, that's all I know.
White Vans?
I'd like to roll for the meta-knowledge.
Yeah, roll a d20. Go for it.
God. You better make
Do
it a
it,
joke
bitch,
from when you were like
do
in
it.
school or some shit.
Oh no, he's gonna get a nat 20. Man, oh.
Well,
Yeah, must have been a wild dream.
anyway. Let's get some
But-
food in us, and then we'll get back on the road.
It's like anytime you guys use or try to do anything for like meta knowledge, just if you fail the roll, just a little like a small headache kind of pulse just occurs in the bottom, like the base of your skull.
Gross.
Gosh, they living right there.
Let's get some
Yeah.
food, and then we'll be on our way.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with getting food.
The man who was at the desk earlier comes out from the kitchen door now, and says, or asks each of you, what do you guys want to eat? Anything in particular?
Just like a 5 eggs. And she kind of
Did you
looks
say
down at the,
5?
and she kind of looks down at the table, trying not to let herself be judged.
Did you just say 5 eggs?
Agus like creaks his head like slowly towards you, Ivory.
Don't judge me.
That's not a bad idea, though. Take 5 myself. We got any pig?
He nods towards you.
Can I get half a roast?
Jesus.
Did you say a roast?
Yeah.
He kind of
Normal meat eats 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day.
he kind of raises. He kind of gets a little wide-eyed at that, and goes. He nods towards you and looks towards you, Rogan.
Have 3 eggs and some ham.
He nods and
Is that the Dr. Seuss book?
3 eggs and ham.
Agus looks to him and goes, "Do you got any green eggs?" And
Tender's like, yeah.
the innkeeper looks at him and goes,
Duck eggs are green.
"Green eggs." And you see Agus kind of clutch the base of his skull, and then Agus goes, "I'll just have what he's having," and points towards Rogan. And the man nods and goes back into the kitchen and begins preparing the food. It's gonna be about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Jesus.
Sorry.
Someone
You
just
good.
die via burp.
The cat looked at me, meowed, and then opened her mouth to meow again, and just left her mouth open, staring at me for a little bit, and then yawned.
Just yeah. So you guys after the little wait, you get your food. Fucking
A pile of eggs.
Aiden and Ivory get their pile of eggs. Aiden also gets half a pig. Served to him. Rogan, you get your meal, and Agus gets his, and they kind of have like a greener tint to them, unsuspectingly.
Ah.
I
But
would like to inspect my food.
go for it. Inspection or perception or investigation.
This has the opportunity to go really poorly.
Oh no.
19.
Okay.
19. You know, take whatever utensils you have and search around your eggs, and you don't really find anything
Trying to see if he did
unsuspecting
anything
about
to
them.
him.
Yeah, you don't notice anything unsuspecting about them.
Roll a fucking nat one, so you begin to eat your fork.
So yeah, no, I'll start eating my food then, since I don't expect, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Everyone, Agus starts to dig in on his food.
You can keep the knife, I don't need it.
The innkeeper kind of just another wide-eyed look and just like slowly grabs the knife, the large knife that he gave you for the pig, and then goes back to the kitchen.
I'm gonna go to town.
Yep.
And kind of amidst while Ivory's like bitten into an egg, she's like, "Man, we have to wait for him when he's like sleeping, and now we have to wait for him to eat a whole half a pig."
You got
Make a
5
race out of
eggs?
it?
What?
You want to make a race
out
out
of
of
it?
I'm ignoring him for the moment.
I've got a decent constitution.
God.
Yeah. Okay. Rogan, what'd you say?
He's ignoring, I think.
Just eating my food in silence.
Yeah,
All
Ivory's
right.
gonna finish up her eggs pretty quickly.
All right. So, I'm gonna say that Aiden has an appetite, so that we don't have to wait an egregious amount of time for him to eat a half a pig.
Yep.
Alright,
Now you say all this, but I do eat quite fast.
Yeah, you see Aiden kind of taking large chunks out of this pig. Sometimes even eating the bone.
Oh
my
God.
All I could think of was that one fucking guy. Oh god, what is that character? They have the inner ring mouth, and it's just.
Yes.
Wait, what animal has the wishbone? Wait, what animal?
Chicken.
Oh, is it a chicken? Okay,
It is a chicken.
my bad. I was gonna be like,
Um,
save me the wishbone, but that would have sounded really retarded.
Save me the rib bone.
Yeah,
I was gonna say we can snap the rib cage.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you guys get done eating, and you get, basically that egregious amount of gold you guys paid kind of paid for everything. So,
You mean the 20 I paid?
yeah, the 20 you paid. I would presume that you guys leave the inn after you're done for the night
Yes.
or for the day, and what do you guys want to do from here?
Keep on the road to turn in the artifact.
Okay, keep on the road.
Yep.
Is there any destination along this way that you would like to try and get to during this day's travel?
Can we get a method of transportation?
You can try. Yeah, there's definitely like stables. There's there's this village does have stables and equipment ready for it.
So I say skip the horse bark and just go straight for a carriage.
Let me get my book out. Hold on. Woo. Yeah. So Aiden proposes that you guys get buy a horse and carriage for your travels.
It's gonna set us back a bit, isn't it?
That might cost us a bit of coin.
Oi. It's just a method to get faster and have easier travel materials, but
Just as what you're right?
sure, I ain't got no problem with that.
Right. Can we like look around for stables of like
There are stables, he said.
Yeah, around near the entrance of the village that you guys came at is like a stables.
It's like Staples, but with horses.
Yeah, this like this village is like it provides a lot of food for like surrounding. It's like a farming village, uh, and there might be some like quarries nearby. Probably if you like look at the map, like these hills over here, like hills like around them kind of serve as like area like iron and like stone quarries and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, they would need like people who would take care of horses and stuff to drag around the materials that they're producing for the city surrounding and yeah, the area surrounding them. So you guys go to the stables. Is there what do you guys want to do? Good silence. Good silence.
No, I literally turned my head as slowly as I could, and I looked at Shadow, and I was like, I wonder.
I tip of the hat on the top of the denarier.
You're
Thinking for a quart of burnt cheese.
You rock everybody, why don't you?
So
Nice.
so you guys approach the stables, and there are people who are taking care of a number of horses, mainly like, you know, the people who are tending to the horses are kind of like in their teens. They're like humans and like dwarves a little bit. And you see this older man who is kind of overlooking the operation of taking care of the horses. And whenever you guys make that proclamation, he looks towards you, and he puts up his hand and goes, "How are you people doing?"
Well,
Well,
what
what
can I speak for my companions
companions
from
from
doing
doing
wonderfully?
wonderfully?
I mean, he did sleep longest.
Yeah. Suck it.
Um,
Gonna smack him upside the head.
That smack was fucking legit. Holy crap.
I don't know, that had a good echo to
I
it.
know.
Soundscape for that clap was amazing. Slap, even.
Head
Head
clap.
clap.
One-handed
One-handed
head
head
clap.
clap.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
I
I
was
was
wondering
wondering
from what,
be able to take a look at a wagon or some such that you might be selling.
Sure, we got a couple different types. Obviously, we got wagons for carrying goods. We got carriages, horse-drawn carriages. We got, one horse-drawn, two horse-drawn, depending on the size of the carriage or wagon you're trying to get.
Um,
Can you hear Lily?
Yeah, we do.
just going ham.
Can it just be a little? Oh no. Okay, so we just have like a cat wander up on just the one that I don't know, just a random stray ass cat come up to us, and I'm gonna pick her up and just be like, "This is mine now."
I wonder if I'm still hungry.
Stop it! Welcome, Lily, to the D&D.
Meow.
Meow at me.
I
Fucking dare you.
Meow.
Oh, she did, but it was really quiet. Oh.
Yes. Lily is baby.
Lily is baby. We were just looking for maybe something that could just hold us, maybe just one horse.
Yeah, so let's see. What kind of horse you want to get? Um we got these large ones over here. Useful. Uh they're more for short distance travel, kind of pulling heavy objects. And by the looks of you guys look pretty heavy. Uh we
Oh,
also have
sorry.
these smaller ones over here, and the smaller ones are cheaper. They're more for the smaller wagons, smaller carriages. What are you guys trying to get?
How much is one of the bigger ones?
Uh, that that one, and he points to one that it's like brown with like white hair. Uh, that goes down the back of its mane, I guess you can call it.
Mm-hmm.
And that one there is 75 gold pieces. One of the few available ones that we have right now.
And what did he say about the smaller ones again? That they were like travel wise?
Yeah, they're more for like, long distance travel. They're used to carrying, smaller loads, pulling smaller wagons and carriages and stuff like that.
And what about one of the smaller ones over here?
He points to one that's black, has brown spots on it. He points to it and goes, "That one there, she'll be 50 gold pieces."
What are you trying to say? Like, what?
What are their names?
Oh, he points to the bigger one. That one, we call her Betty. The smaller one, Sally.
Well then.
We'll take Sally. Nobody's saying anything.
All right. That'll be 50 gold pieces. What kind of carriage you want? Smaller one, groups for 4 and under.
That'd be for the best, yeah.
He nods. That kind of carriage will be around 75 gold pieces.
150 in total.
125.
Oh, it was okay. It was 50 in the side. Okay, my bad. Well, I'll put you in the 25 gold.
Right. I mean,
How much did he say it was?
It'll be 125 overall. 50 for the horse, 75 for the carriage.
Giving him 100.
everybody out here. I'll put everybody out here. I'll purchase this, and then we'll work out, something else later for some cycling shit. But right now, I just want to own something. So 125, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I get for 25. I've already calculated it. Don't fight it.
Okay, I'll hand over the one then.
All right. So, Aiden, you hand over 100. Ivory, you hand over 25. And he says, "Let me go get her prepared for you guys. Be about 10, 15 minutes, and we'll have everything prepared."
Like joint custody with a horse. I own half of the horse.
You own like a fifth of the horse.
No, I paid 25. He paid
She-
100.
so
So he
Just
owns
I'm gonna get up in the back of the carriage and just go to sleep.
Yeah, he owns the carriage and half of the horse.
He's just
I'm so sorry. This is one of those racist things. All I can think of is the shifter climbing up into the back of the carriage and then shuffling himself in the corner, rolling up into a ball, and then going to sleep.
Yeah, no, got my back to it with my bow in my hand.
I know, but it's just so much more amusing to think of a grown-ass man shuffle shouldering in the corner. Sugar.
Yeah. So you see the old man go get some reins, get whatever equipment he needs for attaching the horse to the carriage for you guys, and several young teens, cleaning Sally up, and then getting her prepared for new ownership. And
I'm gonna come
He-
over and pet Sally's nose and just like half of you is mine now.
the old man comes back after about 10 minutes, and the carriage is prepared now. Rogan is laying down in it.
Already claimed
and
it.
yeah, the horse is attached to it, and prepared. And the older gentleman comes out with a piece of paper and he goes, so who's taking ownership of this? Both cart and or carriage and horse.
I'll tell you what, lass. You can put your name for the horse, and I'll put my name for the carriage.
Half of the horse.
You just
This
put
is
your name on the paper.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like I'm on paper.
this is simply paperwork showing ownership, so that if any officials, military men come and bug you, you guys can show them that you have ownership of this here equipment. And he hands it over to you guys, and it's like very like elegant ink and ink work, and he hands you guys like a ink thing and a quill.
Quill and quill, yeah.
Yeah.
An ink reservoir and a quill?
Yeah.
So you guys
Avery's
write
gonna
your names
sign.
down.
Avery's gonna sign for her horse.
I'm gonna sign a nice, plain, old common. My name.
A Dan.
A den roast fire.
Yeah, she's gonna sign hers in not common.
I was
tempted
tempted
to
to
sign
sign
in dragon,
but then I was like, wait.
I mean, yeah, you probably could. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So you guys have the paperwork for such equipment, and who's leading the caravan?
I'm gonna go hug Sally before we jump in the cart. Just be like, I love you. You're all mine.
Who here has the highest animal handling?
Mine is only 3.
That's still pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Mine is 0.
Okay.
Nap time in the back.
Lily's having a fest on her bag of weed. It's catnip, but like, you
I
know.
don't think you should say that on Twitch.
It's
Why? They were
catnip.
saying-
TOS. What's your animal handling?
Rogan.
Hmm?
Your animal handling.
On hot. Hold on. Do I have that? I do have animal handling.
What is it?
It's a 4.
Okay, he has the best animal handling. There you go.
There you go. Rogan, if you wanted to.
Why you gotta wake me up just to drive a horse? You fucking.
I could take over one of the naps. I just wanted to see what it was.
14.
Yeah. So if you whoever if you want to take control of this horse and buggy, you definitely
I'll start
can.
it up and then I'll.
You'll hand the reins off whenever you guys get going. Yeah, so definitely having horse and carriage shortens the amount of time it's going to take to get to the place. Instead of like a five day journey by foot, it is now like a 3-day journey. And you guys already expelled the day, so you guys have like two to go, 2.5 to go. Yeah, so you guys get to traveling. After about half a day's worth, you guys enter into a forest of sorts that this main road goes through. If you guys want to do anything there, you definitely can. All right. So yeah.
I'll make a perception check.
Yep.
Sorry.
14.
Ow.
14.
Dost
Yeah.
thou see anything with thine dogged eyes?
Oh my god.
Do you say that in character?
You fuck no.
Yeah. Rogan, it is it's pretty normal. This road is well traveled. Um Large caravans take this road to get north, get towards the northern territories. Um but it doesn't seem to be really, you guys haven't seen much traffic along this road recently. Um you guys seen like a couple of people, some people on horseback. But nothing too massive. Um Relatively, the forest is calm. Nothing no disturbances from what you can tell. So you guys continue through the forest, and you come at a crossroad, one that heads northeastish, and there are signs at this crossroad that show like this direction. Actually, let me get a name for a city.
Let's keep going.
Excuse me.
Keep driving us along here.
All right. So you guys see the sign that points to the branching off road. It says Chiro on it, and the uh sign pointing further, in the direction you guys are traveling is has the name Mortham Fortress on it. And it's about 2 p.m. right now. So you guys continue on.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. So you guys continue on for about another like 4 or 5 hours.
I'd like to make a
And
perception check when we get near the fortress.
all right. So you guys travel and the sun's getting low in the sky and getting a nice orange hue, and you guys come into a view of a castle that's on top of a hill. It's pretty large. There's like the main buildings or main building at the top of this hill, and then there are different sections of walls that or different rings of walls that branch downwards down this hill, and around the outside of it is a populated town, and from what you guys can tell, that within each ring is also more residency and buildings. And you can go ahead and make a perception check. And like, what are you trying to find? What are you trying to
Anything
do here?
suspicious or anything out of the ordinary?
All right,
What?
23. Yeah. So from what you can tell, the this castle, this fortress, you know, fortress city thing is the it's calming down for the night. Not many people are leaving. Um, the hustle and bustle of the surrounding town is calming down. You see lights and windows and stuff kind of you know being dispersed, and it's getting darker around town. Um, you guys are just about to enter into it. Whenever there, you see several different like market buildings, inns, taverns. It's a pretty well populated, well traveled area right now, or well traveled fortress area. And yeah, what do you guys want to do?
We need to stop somewhere and let the horse rest.
Yeah, there's definitely stables around the outside of this place.
Is there a place for a cart to rest too?
Yeah, definitely. These stables are large enough to be able to maintain the horse and also maintain a space for the cart.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you guys go to the stables first.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are just about to enter into this this surrounding town, and the stables, there are several like armed people. They're like guards with that are like human, different diverse races. There are some elves, there are some humans, mainly human, uh some half orcs, uh guards that are walking through the streets and taking guard around. And they're the stables are definitely a guarded area for horse thieves are pretty common in this world. uh, and there are several different groups of people that are taking care of this large stable system. And one approaches you as you guys or like a young man approaches you uh,
Hello, this is the
whenever
office
you
calling.
guys yes, whenever you guys approach. And this young man holds out his hand and goes, paperwork please.
I'm gonna hand him my paperwork for the horse. What?
Yes. Glory to our Stotska.
Papers, please.
Mm-hmm.
The game? No, I'm looking at my girlfriend. The game?
Oh. Uh-huh. I wanna go die now.
Okay. Ivory commits seppuku.
Seppuku in the traditional way of hang. I'm joking.
Aiden, you gonna hand over paperwork for the cart?
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. I'm like, hello?
But it's my paperwork.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand over the paperwork for the cart.
Yeah, he takes the paperwork, like looks at both of them, and looks back up at you. He points up at you, Ivory. Ivory, what language did you put your name in? I believe you said it wasn't in common.
Would it be Elven? I almost said Sylvan.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, I know how to write in it too. No, I wrote it down in Elvish. Elven. My bad. I don't even know how to
Yeah.
say my own.
He looks at you, Ivory, and goes, what's your name?
Ivory.
Last name?
Black.
All right. He looks up over at you, Aiden. He goes, Aiden.
Roast finder.
Interesting. He goes, all right. Payment will be 2 gold, 1 gold for maintenance of the horse, another gold for maintenance of the carriage.
I'll give the gold for the horse. How much was it again?
Just 1.
Okay. And she just hands over 1 gold.
Right, and what's the rest of the bill?
It's just 1 gold for storage and maintenance of the carriage.
Right.
I'm gonna wake up from the nap I was taking.
Finally. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not
Rogan.
talking. It pretty much means my character's just probably napping or doing something else.
Yeah, Rogan, you wake up and you're now in a populated area. You're no longer in plains and forest, and you sit up, and the man kind of gets startled whenever you sit up, and he kind of looks at you and blinks his eyes and goes, "Who's that? What's his name?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the premium product.
Heard there was a lot of labor in town, needed cheap labor, and
He's sure.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
look
He's
at
joking.
him.
He's joking.
And be like, say that again, you little shit.
He's
he's
gonna
gonna
kill me if I don't say that's a joke. So that's a joke.
The young man looks at you, Rogan, and goes, you be careful around here. Don't get yourself into trouble. Guards won't take nicely to you.
What's that supposed to mean, boyo?
You look different. They don't like different around here.
You got elves and dwarves and stuff all walking around here in half works. What's the matter with me?
You see more of them than we see of you.
I see.
you're the minority.
Oh my god.
I'll hop down from the carriage with all my stuff and just look at the guard.
This isn't a guard. This is just a young man who works
Look
for
at
the
the young
stables.
man.
What's worse? You want
He-
to
he-
roll for some passive intimidation just to see if he pisses himself?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you want to intimidate him, go for it.
Nope.
Wow.
God.
Yep. Your passive intimidation does not really affect him. He looks at you and goes, "It's just some advice for people around here. I don't have any issue with your kind, but they might." And he looks he nods his head toward a group of guards that are kind of like staring at you right now.
We're just
Thank
gonna be going to rest for a night. We won't be here for long, so let's just, we'll be to a room somewhere. We won't bother anyone. Promise. Pinky promise.
He looks towards the group and goes, there's an inn down. It's closer to the walls. It's probably going to be a safer bet for you guys. Costs a little extra, but it'll take care of you. And he looks over at Rogan again and says, "Take care of him. If you guys need any of your gear maintained, there are several blacksmiths and armorsmiths around, weaponsmiths, armorsmiths around that will maintain your equipment. Maybe even get you some new ones if you pay the right price. There are alchemists around alchemist stores around that will that have just about anything that you that could help support you on your adventures. And obviously, the stables here will take care of your horse and carriage."
Thank you. We'll be heading to that place you recommended now. Thank you so much. Did he give us back our papers and?
Yeah, he gave you back your after you guys paid. And he goes, yeah, the inn is called the Golden Dragon Inn. It'll be down this road. Take a left, and he's like pointing down the road. And he goes, it'll have a large dragon shape on the front of it.
I like the sound of the place. I would like to roll for intimidation. I'm smiling.
I mean, yeah, you can roll for intimidation. I don't know. Why do you? What's the intimidation for?
I just want to see if he's afraid of my teeth.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna smack
him after he does that.
Make him bite his own
Really
tongue.
okay with
Just make him bite
Roll
his own
intimidation.
tongue. Make him bite his own tongue.
Yeah, so you kind of see Aiden like hop out of the carriage and just like stare at look at the kid and like smile a little bit.
I like the sound
Uh,
of this.
and he the kid the young man kind of just looks at you guys and goes, or looks at him and goes, yeah, you might want to not get in trouble either. Guards might not like you.
Guys, we don't want to get blamed for anything we didn't do, so let's just go into the inn.
I'm going to the blacksmith first.
He's
Hey,
here,
Steer
kid.
did take a beating.
I'll give Rogan a pass, but I'm gonna roll intimidation for the group. I'm kidding.
Everybody gets a roll for intimidation.
Go
Go
for
for
it.
I'm gonna intimidate the group to go to the fucking inn. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm
Yeah,
not
this
going to roll intimidation.
you guys failed on all your
I'm-
you guys
I'm wa-
failed on
I've-
all your
I've walked-
intimidations of this kid.
I've walked off. I'm
Yeah,
going
see,
to the-
look at that. See, if I'd have rolled, see? Yeah, not
This is very-
intimidating.
not a
Not a
very
very
intimidating
intimidating
party, to be honest.
honest.
You got yeah, you guys your social
Vampire
awkwardness
lady.
your social awkwardness is not getting you too far right now.
Yeah, I'm going to the blacksmith.
Yeah. So you see several different or like if you walk down the main street, or yeah, this main street that you guys are on,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see a couple of like armor smiths, weaponsmiths. There are like blacksmiths, but their main thing is tool making and refining ores and stuff like that they get imported from the villages surrounding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you see a armor smith, and the armor smith shop kind of looks
I
a little
wasn't looking for
beaten.
armor. I'm looking for weapons.
All right, weaponsmith. All right.
Yeah, I'm looking for a weaponsmith. Sorry.
And you said there was an alchemy.
There are
alchemist.
there are different stores for like alchemists and stuff like that. Um, the weaponsmith, there's a weaponsmith store that is open. It is kind of normal looking. Doesn't look beaten or battered, or looks like it has good business. So you enter in, and in the weaponsmith area, or you enter into the store, and there's like shelves just filled with different sized weapons. Like there are daggers and small short swords that kind of sit in the middle of the room, and as it branches outward, you get to the larger weapons, leading to like lances and halberds and two-handed weapons on the that sit on the walls of this weaponsmith store. And there's a dwarf that is sitting on a stool at the far end of the building. Rogan?
Rogan,
Oh, I'm
this is all
sorry.
you.
I thought you were talking about Ivory. My bad.
No, this is the weaponsmith store for you.
Okay. Is it like a stall or is it like an actual store?
It's an actual like building.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in.
Yep. See the different shelves and walls filled with weaponry. Far end, there's a desk with a dwarf that's just looking at weaponry that he's creating and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm going to look at the stuff on the shelves or anything. Do I see anything that I can? I'm trying to get rid of this sword and shield that I have. Get it replaced,
All right. Is there
Replace
like a
different stuff.
replace it with like better equipment, better
Well, I wouldn't say better, but it's kind of you know what I mean. Walking around with
Yeah, battered equipment. Yeah.
No, not battered. Just hold on. I'm gonna message it to you real quick.
Oh, so you're trying to get rid of that?
Yeah, 'cause you know how I got it.
Got you. Yeah, definitely. So there are definitely on like the inner shelves of this store, there are different daggers, different sized daggers.
Mhm.
There are short swords also in the middle section of this store, and along the walls are like the two-handed weapons, the halberds, lances,
Mm-hmm.
shields, and stuff like that that don the walls of this place. And yeah, you can definitely get some new
Do I
equipment
see?
here.
Do I see anything that's? I'm just looking for like very Spartan equipment. No fancy things
Yeah,
to it or
they're
anything. Just like standard, like a
yeah,
standard short
definitely,
sword and shield,
definitely.
and then round shield and like little round shield.
Yeah, so in the shield section of this store, you can
Mhm.
see like there are different size shields. There are some that are like tower shields that are at the far end.
Yeah.
Those have decorations and stuff on them. In the middle is kind of your like normal kind of like torso covering shields, made of like wood, iron, stuff like that. Uh,
Okay.
there are ones that have decoration and others that don't. And then you have like your small like parry shields and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna grab just like a small round shield. Not too small, but it's no, not a round shield, a square shield that I can kind of like fit over my arm.
All
You
right.
know
Yeah, I
that
got you.
that I grip it here and then it wraps around my arm and it goes up my arm long instead of goes up my arm at a horizontal than a vertical.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to find like a plain looking shield and like find an image of that, definitely you can do that.
Yeah. I might not be able to find a plain one, but I can find an image.
Yeah. Um and so you kind of take it off the wall, and the dwarf in the at the far end of the shop kind of yells out, "That one's 15 gold."
All right, 15 is not bad. Get a few no, heft it up on my arm and like do some practice blocks with it and stuff.
Yeah, and it has like leather straps and like an area where you can grab like a small like metal ring area that you can grab it and you know
Mhm.
attach tighten the leather straps on. Yeah, and it's
Mm.
a pretty good, efficient, normal shield.
Cool. Or, I know where I can find the image of the shield I'm looking for. I just gotta find the right one. Here it is. Here we go. There. DM this to you. Kind of looks like the shield that's in my picture right now. No, you
Yeah.
can't really see it very well, but it goes on the arm like this. I'm sending you the picture now, so it sits on the arm like that. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's how
Definitely.
it sits. It goes up on a horizontal, then a vertical, and
Hmm.
then I'm looking for, and then a short sword. I'm looking for just your standard, most Spartan-looking one.
Yeah, there are definitely like in the section for like short swords there are
Hmm.
you know normal looking like lower end swords. Medium end has like or like the lower end kind of has like wood with like an iron material uh formed in it, formed blade. Middle end is kind of like steel metal with wood with a wrapping on it, and has like kind of like small ornate designs on it. And then the higher end ones definitely are made of like stronger material, have a better fitting handle for you, and
Yeah,
very
I'm looking
ornate.
for something like this. There we go. Something like that. Standard.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely find that in like the in between like the low end and the middle end of this this store. And short sword, correct?
Short sword, yes. That way I don't
Yeah.
have to change any of my stuff.
Yeah. As you pick that up, it's it fits. Not it's not too
Oh,
incredibly comfortable. But it's lightweight, or it's weighted enough for you to feel normalcy with it. He as soon as
this
you
is
pick
better.
that one up and take a couple swings with it, a couple jabs, he
That's more like it. That's more like it. There we go. It's not a
yeah,
short
definitely.
sword in that image, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And he goes, that one there is gonna be 10 gold.
10 gold. Awesome. I'd like to trade in. I'd like to sell these as well. I'll put the one I have and the shield on the desk
Yeah, he looks at him and goes,
on the counter.
interesting designs. Mind if I ask where you found them?
What's the
Or
matter?
where you bought them?
Didn't buy them.
They look of northern kingdom make.
They are.
Understandable. Were you a guard?
You could say that.
Should I make you do a deception check?
Not really untrue.
Yeah,
It's a
it's not
half
really
truth.
untrue. Yeah, it's a
A
half
half
truth.
truth, but I'll make the check. 19. There we go.
There you go. He nods and he goes, what are you doing what are you doing heading down south?
Just traveling, you know?
Understandable. Sword, I could probably give you 3 gold for it. For the shield, 5 gold. So instead of
Fair.
25, you would be paying 17 gold.
How much did you say I was getting for it? The sword and shield?
8 gold for both, like combined.
It's 16. Then you were charging me 25.
No, it was 3
Oh,
gold for the short sword,
okay.
5 gold for the shield,
Okay.
and 25 for the short sword and shield that you're buying now.
Okay.
So it would be 17 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll pay that. I'm not. Again, money don't bother Rogan too much, so I'll pay that.
All right. And he takes the gold pieces, takes the equipment that you put on the desk there for him, and he kind of hobbles into the back room with it, and you don't really see him.
I look at it and just comment. This looks like the stuff my people make. No. Put it all in,
You
and then I'll walk out.
Yeah, as whenever you say that, and kind of under your breath, he says from the back room, he goes, "Best dwarven make around."
And I'll walk out.
And you leave, and where are you heading to?
I will go to get something to eat from any sort of like street, like cook, you know?
Yeah, sure. Um, there are definitely some late night vendors that are cooking soups and stuff like that. But before we continue on with that, Aiden, is there anything that you would like to do? All right, Ivory, if you're there.
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry. I was wanting to head to the alchemist's place.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the alchemy store is definitely going to be closer to the walls. You know, definitely near the inn that you guys were recommended by the stall boy. And as you approach it, it's kind of like a like it's like sharing a building with another store, kind of like an antique store next to it.
Okay.
And the sign on it shows like a green colored pot with like a large stick, kind of like resting in it,
Okay.
and
Sorry, he's feeling lonely.
doesn't have a name for it.
I'm going to. Sorry, I'm gonna enter in the building because I'm guessing I know what that means.
Yeah, it's generally you know, common sign for like an alchemy or like a
Yeah. Okay, is Aegis following me?
yeah, Aegis is following you.
Okay. I'm gonna enter in and kind of peek half my body through and just be like, "Hello."
Yeah, so as you enter into this store, it's like it looks larger than what you would expect from the outside. There are shelves that are stacked with bottles and like little tags that run off of, or you know, that are attached to each one. Uh, and all have like corks in them and stuff like that. It has a very nice smell to it, like almost like a very high-end perfume-ish kind of smell.
This smells like home.
Aegis goes, it's a very interesting smell.
Smells like the upper class. No, I'm kidding. And she's gonna kind of look around for whoever's manning the shop.
Yeah, so you can see like at the other end of all of these shelves is a desk, and in this in this room is a like older human female that has like long black clothing and long black clothing and has like it has like graying, it's like black, they have like black hair but it's definitely graying out right now. And she has a necklace and stuff like that.
Hello, I'm looking for some things that might be of interest in.
She like perks up and she goes, "Oh yes, what can I do for you?"
Hi, so how do I go about saying this? She's gonna kind of pull out the wand that she got from the cave with the big tree in it. She's like, I don't know what this is or what it does really. It seemed important though. It was on a very important person who is now dead. But it seemed it's really pretty at first glance. I picked it up. I don't know if it's any value to you. Your shop, I mean.
Oh yes. I remember what the wand was now.
I saw you looking through my stuff. I was like,
I was wondering if I gave a name to it or not, but I remember what it was now. Do you hand it over to her or like put it on the desk?
Yeah. Put it on the desk, sorry.
Yeah, she looks at it and she goes, I don't usually deal with magical items, but I can definitely figure out what this is if you want to leave it here overnight.
looking to get it off of me. It was kind of bothering me a little bit. I didn't know what it does. I'm not sure what it do. Like, you know what? Sure. What does she have in like particular that looks very interesting in the room to Ivory? I guess.
Oh yeah, so there's definitely like different potions, like you know, there's health potions. There are uh potions, kind of like I wanna say kind of like strength potions. There are glamour potions.
What do glamour potions do? Hold on.
Glamour potions. Actually, if you want to ask the lady, I'm just kidding. Glamour potions are like
So
potions
yeah,
that
that potion
you
over there.
drink.
What is a glamour potion?
She looks at it. She says, "Ah, yes, these potions. You drink, and what? If you're thinking of something like thinking of a outfit or like if you're thinking of a different person, it will illusion you to look like that specific thing. But be very careful what you're thinking about."
I'm gonna drink it and turn into Eleanor. How much do those normally cost?
Oh, those glamour potions are one of the more high-end potions. I would say. Give me 1 second. um, where is it? Ugh. She points to like one of them. She goes, that one there, 75 gold.
Holy cow. Okay. All right. Why do I just have a thing in my inventory that's just small bottles? Oh, there's stuff I got off of Bellic. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Here. She's going to pull out 3 of her sapphires from her pot, like I guess from her pocket or something. She's gonna pull out 3 sapphires. She was like, because you said that they were 25 gold apiece, so I'm gonna go off of what you said before. And she's gonna pull them out and be like, will these suffice, or do you need actual coin? And she's gonna kind of put her hand in kind of like an Italian, like,
She holds out her hand to like asking to like hold them, and she goes, where did you find these? Was there anything magical within them?
Actually, he found them, and she's gonna point at Aegis.
Aegis just nods her head or nods his head at her, and she goes, "Ah, yes. So where did you find these?" And Aegis goes, "Underground. Some. It was a ice and steam creatures were attached to these supposedly." Ivory had the. He looks towards Ivory. He goes, "Ivory had the bad end of those two."
Thanks for mentioning that.
The old lady kind of giggles and she goes, "So they do have magical properties within them. Uh, It's harder. I could definitely use them though. I'll give you 50 gold for these two, or for these three.
um, she's just gonna, almost said river. Ivory's gonna hand over all 5 of her sapphires and just be like, this in payment for finding out what that stick does.
Okay, so she takes all 5 and she goes, yes, and she hands over like 50 gold, and she says, I'll figure out what this wand does tomorrow. Come here early morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And she takes she walks out from behind her desk, picks up one of the picks up the glamour potion that she pointed to, and now you have a glamour potion.
Hell yes.
So it's a potion if you want to write it down, or if you want to just like put it as like a treasure or something.
I put it in equipment if that's okay.
Yeah, it is a 8-hour lasting potion. And it serves as like a disguise potion, illusory disguise potion. Whatever you think of, that image will will illusion you into it.
Okay.
Or the glamour potion will illusion you into it.
Okay.
Anything? And she looks at the both of you guys, goes, "Is there anything else I could help you with?"
Ivory's gonna just. She doesn't probably have like a pen and paper, even though she has a journal, doesn't she?
Yeah, she has a journal.
Okay, she's gonna pull out her journal and kind of like scribble. Like, I'm probably gonna have to roll for this. She's gonna scribble in like a kind of a loose drawing of what the Jade Dragon looks like, and she's gonna kind of hold it out to her like an open book, sort of, almost in her face, and be like, "Do you know what this does, or what this is?"
Make Make two d20 rolls, plus your charisma.
R slash d20, or it's 2d20 plus charisma.
You're gonna have to do like 2 separate rolls.
2 separate. Okay, my bad. Plus charisma on both.
Yeah.
The big number, or the small number. Big number.
Smaller.
The smaller number, like lower number. And then press up. Does that work? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, your drawing's not too well. She kind of looks at it and goes, I don't know what that is.
That certainly. I don't want to. I can't give advice on this. I have no clue. I have no clue what you've just fucking given me.
She turns to Aegis with still the open book just like splayed out in her hands, like, can you tell her? Can you ask her, please? Without giving her major details of what this is. And she's kind of like mouthing these things to him because she's like, I don't want to say this out loud, but like, and she's like shaking the book in front of him.
Aegis kind of.
What the fuck did you draw?
Aegis is kind of looking at you quizzically and looking at the dragon. And he goes, she has a jade dragon that has magical properties to it. The old lady kind of looks at the both of you and goes, What kind of magical properties? Aegis goes, I don't know.
You know what? Since we already described it to her, and she's gonna pull the very secretively out of her pack the jade dragon and kind of like show it to her, but like she's trying to hide it in case anybody like pops in the room or something, or you know, any other eyes lurking.
She kind of looks at it for a second, and you notice like a kind of like green flame, similar to the one that you saw in your dream, kind of like spark up in her eye, just for like a millisecond.
Ivor's gonna quickly put that back in her backpack and say, "You know what? Never mind. I'll come back in the morning. Is that okay?"
The older lady kind of like looks back up at you and she goes, "Yeah. Uh, what for?"
I'm sorry.
Why are you coming back here in the morning?
We have the wand.
What wand?
The wand that we gave you to look at, the sapphires that I gave you to buy the glamour potion and to look at the wand for us.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Angus, how do we calmly call the police?
She looks at you, goes, "Police?"
Oh, fuck. Well,
roll.
Yeah, my bad.
Roll a d20.
I don't know what they're called. What are they called? The clergymen? Jesus.
Guards, soldiers.
What do I roll?
A d20.
Hurrah! It's headache time!
Oh, so at the base of your skull. Go.
Oh, God.
A small pose.
She actually looks like she's living this one.
Yeah, so now you have a small headache.
Is the wand still on her table in front of her?
You guys are away from the desk right now at the, glamour potion section.
Ma'am, I bought a glamour potion from you and paid for it and asked with part of that payment because I paid for you to look at the wand. Do you have Alzheimer's? Like, is that an older thing? Like, do people know about that? Do I have to roll for that too?
I mean, you could just come up with some weird middle-aged name.
Brain wasting disease.
I mean, it's not a
mind.
Yeah, I know. She's
Are you
still.
feeling your age? Like,
Huh?
Nice. I'm not even sure you meant to do that on purpose.
She's looking very like confused at you guys right now, and she goes like back towards her desk, and like the wand is sitting on top of it. She goes, "What wand is this?"
that's ours. You're going to look at it. We paid you to look at it.
You paid me to. And after she sits down in the chair and like looks at the wand for like a couple seconds, and then she just falls over sideways, unconscious. And Aegis is looking at you, and he goes, "What did you do?"
I didn't do anything. What? She just fell over. I'm gonna. Can I go check I'm gonna go check and see if she's still living. Okay, and I like run over and try and like, I guess find a pulse. Like,
do a medicine check.
oh no. I'm gonna actually cry.
Aegis like looks over the
I don't know what I'm doing.
He goes, well, that much is obvious. Is she alive?
And I'm like patting her face with my hand, like, ma'am.
Ivory, this is really bad.
Okay, we need to get out. We need to get out of here. I'm gonna like lightly put her like back where she was, or like whatever on the floor. I don't know. And take the wand and run out. Or not run
Okay.
out, but like no. I'm sorry. I need to reword that. I'm going to walk out very calmly and go towards the inn.
Yeah, kind of like speed walking.
Yes.
As you pick up the wand and begin heading out, you can see in the window of the place the reflection of the like what you saw in your dream, the man that you saw in your dream, and he's kind of just like smiling at you. And that's as you're leaving.
I'm gonna see it, but ignore it and keep walking.
All right. And you guys head towards the inn.
Yes.
Aiden, where were you during? Where did you go?
So here's the thing. I didn't.
I
I guess I just oversaw the cart getting put away.
All right. Did you want to head anywhere?
I mean, I guess I'll just go for the.
I'll just actually go for the inn.
Yeah. Okay. So you find the inn. It's not very hard. It's a pretty large inn. There are a good amount of people here. There's obviously like this lobby area. There are two different sets of stairs that lead up, like across, like up the building, up the sides of this building, basically, and go to like different sections of rooms and stuff like that. The dining area is much larger, has a lot more seating, and there is a pronounced like bar area. And yeah, generally it's pretty pretty busy right now. There are lots of people drinking and talking and laughing, telling stories.
I'm just gonna
make a
beeline.
beeline for the tender.
The tender, the
Tender innkeeper.
got you. So whenever in the lobby is like the innkeeper, and he it's like like a sort like assortment of staff. Like there's obviously like it's not like the owner of the place, but it's somebody that just watches and gives people rooms and stuff like that. And it's a young dwarven male. And he looks up at you, and he's kind of like standing on a stool instead of like sitting in it. He's like standing on it to keep height with the with the desk in front of him. And he goes, what can I do for you?"
So myself and three companions
have recently entered the town, and we were looking for a place to spend the night before we move on in the next day.
Did John refer you?
that happened to be the stable hand.
One of them.
Well,
I'll
we
assume
assume
the
the
end,
end,
yes.
yes.
All right.
The
Group
group
I'm
I'm traveling with is unique.
He nods and he says, we can deal with unique around here."
Wonderful.
How many beds
to a room?
We have several different sized rooms. We have suites that are for 3+. We have individual rooms for single person travel. Rooms with 2 beds.
What's the cost of two doubles, and what's the cost of four singles?
4 singles is 5 gold each. For one room with 2 beds is 10 gold.
I'll just pay for four separate rooms then.
All right, that'll be 20 gold.
Right on.
How you gonna separate us like this? How you gonna do that?
I was wondering if I could put in a special request.
What might that be?
If the other rooms are vacated, can somebody come and wake me up?
Yes, I'll have one of the young workers here, and he points towards a young female. She'll come wake you up.
Oh, she'll come wake you up, alright.
Thank you very much.
And you hand over the 20 gold, and he pulls out four different keys and hands them over to you. And then he points up like a stairwell that's across the room, heading upwards, and he goes, "They'll be up that stairs, down the hallway to the right. Should be at the very end." And yeah.
How rowdy is the? It's got a tavern area, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
How rowdy is it?
It's pretty rowdy, you know. There's not really like fighting or anything, but it's definitely like people cleaning cups and telling stories and hoorahing.
Wonderful. I'd like to mingle.
Definitely. Let's see. It would be like charisma check. Are you okay?
I can use my charisma.
Yes.
He's giving me the most feral look I've ever seen from this man.
Imagine
Oh my god.
Go. I would say like go for like charisma saving throw. You have advantage.
Wonderful. Just inserting myself into a random group. Hell yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you find you find a group of like half orcs and dwarves that are like talking, kind of yelling, but also just having like a good time. And you can insert yourself into any of the conversations around. Yeah.
This is wonderful. I haven't decided what I'm going to talk about yet, though, so we can move on.
Yeah. Whatever it is, like a waitress comes over with like a pan filled with different cups and drinks and stuff like that, and over to your section, and some of the people just grab and even one like takes a mug and like hands it over to you as you were talking and conversating and stuff like that.
Awesome. I'll get wasted. Also, I'm not getting wasted because you don't do that in strange taverns.
Yeah. Rogan.
Hmm.
You got done with your buying new equipment, selling off the
Yes.
previous stuff.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I'm looking for somebody who sells meat.
Oh yeah, the meat vendors. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you find different assortments of street
Be right
vendors.
back. Got dinner.
All right.
Keep
Well,
going.
Rogan finds different street vendors, and I'll just dock some pay off of him. Ivory and Aegis.
We're gonna be walking quickly, fast paced to the inn, and entering in through the doorway, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So
Then along the way, I'm just gonna be looking back at Agus just to make sure that nobody's following us.
yeah, Aegis. Aegis is definitely keeping his head on the swivel and like making sure he has his hand on like any of the weaponry that he is holding on, like carrying with him. Um, you guys get to the tavern, and you guys are just outside of it. And he Aegis kind of stops you, Ivory, and goes, "What are we gonna do about that?"
We just nobody knows we went in there, right? Like we're just act normal. Just
I don't think so, but who knows? What if guards find her?
I mean, hopefully they'll figure out she's alive because I couldn't.
That much is Jesus, child. How do you get us into these situations?
What did I do?
Did you show her the artifact?
I did. I might have.
Aegis kind of like grabs you by the shoulder and like pushes you towards the door.
God, I'm like a child.
Says, "Fine, we'll stay here for the night. Find your buddies and head back home."
Okay.
And yeah, he pushes you towards the door. You guys enter into the inn slash tavern, and yeah, it's pretty rowdy. You see the dwarf that's standing at the desk, and he looks up at you and goes, "Are you the strange party that a long tooth guy told me about?"
Yes. Yeah. That would be us. There's one more of us. He's probably on his way, or he might already be here. Who knows?
What does he look like?
Think of a big dog, but a man.
He kind of like gets a little wide-eyed at you and goes, interesting description."
He looks mostly human. He's fine. He's well mannered.
He's potty trained. I know you wanted to say it.
Yeah, so you also he takes that description, and you also hear some commotion coming from inside the tavern area, and you can see one of your fellow party members, Aiden, clinking cups and telling stories and having fun conversations with random people.
I'm gonna turn back to the barkeep or whatever. Where are our rooms again?
Your friend knows.
I also have the keys. You're going to have to enter the mingling.
And I'm gonna say thank you to the barkeep and walk over to Aiden very swiftly. Aiden?
Hey, what?
Yeah, and like all the half orcs and dwarves of the group kind of like sluggishly like turn their body and head towards you.
Just be a moment, lads. Keep at it.
And they're like, "Hey!" and then clink cups and continue on. And one of the dwarves kind of looks Ivory up and down and continues on.
Pretty lady entering the chat, real quick. Hold on. Might you have already bought our rooms?
I did. Hold on, wait a minute.
Thank you, and the tall one probably came at the same time, so here's the keys.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I will be going to my room right now. The other hand to Aegis.
Could you hand This key back to the keep up by the table, and tell him for when the beast of a man comes in, that's his key. Rogan. There we go.
Will do. Okay.
Make sure you say the name. Didn't know how many beast men might take a free room.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so handing mine to Agus, going back up to the counter. Hello again, sir. Sorry about the interruption again.
Yeah, the dwarf kind of like perks his head up at you as he's like looking in as he's like scribbling in a book and writing down a lot of numbers, and he goes, yes, what can I do for you?
So me and my companion have gotten our keys. He gave me back one of them though for Rogan. I should have mentioned his name earlier. His name is Rogan. He'll probably be entering in later. Not really sure though, but I'm going up to my room, so I want to make sure he just gets his key. From what Aiden said, he's a beast of a man. He might be better at depicting him than I am, but you know.
So beast of a man is the racial profile-y way of saying shapeshifter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's
And,
I'm quoting him, not me. So if you could get this to him whenever he enters, hopefully he tells you his name.
The dwarf like dips his quill into like an ink container and goes dink.
Oh, I thought that was cool.
There you go. Pulls out a new ink cartridge and opens it up.
Yeah, that's you.
Roll a d20.
The dwarf kind of like pulls out a Dell printer multicolored cartridge, and immediately a migraine occurs in his head.
Vomits onto the book.
He goes. After a second, you guys look back at the cartridge, and it turns back into a ink container, and he looks at you, Ivory, very confused, and he goes, "What just happened?"
Horrified.
My face is just a mix of confusion and horror. I'm just like, please just get this to him. I'm going to my room. I've seen one too many weird things tonight.
He writes down Rogan's name and continues like, somebody get me an ale, please.
Please.
Oh, you're here, mate. I'd like to use prestidigitation to make that the coldest mug of ale.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a servant carries a mug of ale towards him, and you use prestidigitation to make it very cold. And he tips his head towards you and goes, "Thank you." Man, I never thought that I would get the nat 1 on that roll, but here we are.
Yes. What just happened?
It's a nice bold red.
Yes.
Ezra, if you're watching, please clip. Oh my god. Dell printer ink cartridge, multicolored.
Just clunk it up on the table. Chip.
He writes down, instead of Rogan, he writes down Jarkiv.
party, TTK.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I inserted that here in this game. That actually makes this fucking perfect, dude. Oh mine. Any meta knowledge you
Oh, oh no.
You okay there?
No. I'm having a giggle fit. I had too much candy today.
As you're walking away, he's like the dwarf goes, "Have a good night, Ripper."
That's not my name. That's not my name. Oh my goodness. Good night, Ripper. Holy shit. Don't make me cry.
Days better for any man what got a cool glass in his eye.
Are you drunk as fuck right now?
No. Yeah.
Roll a Constitution.
Oh, yeah! He just like bangs on Ivory's door thinking it's his. Why is this door locked?
Let's skip a word. I just banged the door.
Public indecency. Public indecency.
Oh my god.
Woo! Alcohol!
Yeah, with that roll, you're pretty safe.
Or did you want it to be a saving throw?
I mean, yeah, definitely. If you want to make it a saving throw.
Sure.
Yeah, you can definitely handle your alcohol, Mr. Dragon Boy.
Who wants to see a magic trick?
Holy shit.
Give me a second to read something.
Good lord. Jesus Christ.
Just turn him down.
Hey, Huntsman, are you back?
No, he's eating dinner.
Okay, well that's probably why his mic is acting like a...
Man, I'm so glad I got the nat 1 there. That's actually insane.
Yeah, Ivory's just gonna turn back and be like, who's River?
Okay.
I didn't realize.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ixnay the magic trick I was going to do, and I'll just cast a cantrip.
What cantrip?
Dancing lights.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you take a swig out of your mug, and then out of your mouth you gulp it down, and out of your mouth comes 3 different lights sources that spring up into the air and start dancing around.
Belch out 3 lights.
Yep, you belch out 3 lights, and everyone's like, "Hey!"
See, the
magic
Clinking
trick I was
glass.
going to do was pat one of the orcs on the back and then give him cold breath.
But
It's a 15-foot cone of damage for 3d6.
That's one way to clear a bar.
Sorry about that, Nox. I had to go get a drink. I'm dying.
No, you're good.
You touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Until the spell ends, the creature can use an action to exhale the energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage of the chosen type on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Also, I think
I'm going to go ahead and keep that spell, and I'm going to keep bumping it up in spell slots because at higher levels when I cast it, when I cast it in higher spell slots, the damage increases by 1d6 for every slot.
Holy moly, dude.
There. We talked about me drinking alcohol and I had my one obligatory hiccup.
Yes.
I only ever hiccup once.
Fuck you.
I-oh-ho. I only hiccup once. I-oh-ho.
Man, that is exactly what this whole meta knowledge bullshit is, though. It's just, you know, you make a roll to see if it becomes a reality for like a second, and then it just goes back to
How much
looking like
damage it
normal.
does to you and the scenery.
Yeah. Rogan's character, or no, Aiden's character has his boots turn into white vans.
I have a gentle headache, but I'm drinking it away.
Holy shit! It's like the fucking orcs in 40K. If they believe it, it happens.
What gonna say? Eat my apple. Gather up the group.
Someone
Holy fuck!
Someone please let me know when Rogan's talking again, though, because I have to come to.
It's still static. He hasn't come back yet.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, I'm going to begin the mingling.
Yeah, I'll say like after a little bit, Ivory, you go to your room,
Mhm.
and Aegis will follow you to set his stuff down in his room, and as you guys are like approaching the rooms, Aegis looks like stops at his door and looks at you and goes, "Don't mess with that artifact tonight, okay? It's already done too much damage to people right now."
We have the Jade Dragon inside the Golden Dragon.
Oh.
With the kin of a silver dragon nearby, or the blood of a silver dragon nearby.
Yep.
Ivory's just gonna nod into her room and lock the door.
Just by the way, why I wasn't saying anything about going into the inn, because it's the Golden Dragon Inn, and I use a silver dragon for my blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The Golden Dragon Inn is also a place that the last campaign began at with beef.
Nice.
I think Rogan caught on, or Huntsman caught on to it. I don't know if
I
if you
kind
did
of did.
clearly.
I remember it a little bit, but like I wasn't, I wasn't physically there. I don't think with River.
I mean, you made a story about it, so.
It's true.
Yeah, and yeah, Aegis goes into his room as well and unpacks his things, make sure he has everything, and yeah. Aiden, you don't have to make any charisma checks. You're pretty good.
I'm gonna have to admit here.
Yeah. After a little bit, after a little bit, you see Rogan come in, grab his key, go to his room, kind of avoid the mess of the tavern. So what are you doing, Aiden?
I understand. I was welcoming us the crowds then. A strange man from, well, not nearby. So I've got to know, and I've got to ask. Is there anything strange been going on around here?
Are you asking like one of the half orcs or the dwarven people?
I'm asking the table.
You're asking on the table. They all like kind of lean back and take a sip and kind of almost in unison, you know. And one of the half orcs looks at you and goes, "Nothing that I can tell you about. Nothing's happening in my neck of the woods. I've been traveling southward, heading for home." And one of the dwarfs picks up and goes, "Oh, you're heading to the Badlands, aren't you?" And the half orc looks at him and goes, "Aye, what's the issue?" And dwarf goes, "Oh, I have no issue. I'm just interested in that area." And one of the dwarfs looks at you and goes, I'm kind of a native around here. Nothing. I mean, there's news of conflict happening. Weird reports of dead people, or random amounts of dead people, just marking the sides of trails and stuff like that. But the guards and any of those who patrol these roads chop it down to bandits and whatnot. Nothing too much to talk about. Now, if you want to talk politics, the human kingdoms are kind of at each other's throats, doing the usual land grabs and making claims on each other's land.
Aye, as always.
Um,
Can they stop a kingdom from expanding there? It's just you'd rather they take to new lands rather than lands already owned, aye.
yeah, I hear one of the ports to the far west is actually setting up to go on expeditions through the ageless oceans, trying to find new land, trying to find opportunity that's not on this godforsaken place.
I must admit, my first outing out here, when they a peaceful one.
I
Found a kindly old lady working a shop. She lost her kitties. I was thinking we got two ruggers running around. But no, it's two full grain adventurers done and got themselves captured. Jesus.
Yeah, wild shit happens around here.
Didn't get me started on the vampire tree, mate. That shit was messed up.
Vampire tree.
Aye.
And the rest of the group kind of like lean inwards and sips from their ale.
Aye, must have been just the creepiest damn thing. You ever not heard of a tree growing in the bottom of a fucking cave?
Hello?
Welcome back.
He's back.
I think he hasn't spoken yet.
I need to turn. Ah! That actually scared the ever loving shit out of me.
That was like the perfect just static noise.
Hello?
Oh my god. Oh, stop it!
Hello?
Oh my god.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ.
Hello?
Why are you so when you're
Holy fuck.
No more.
Holy shit.
I
I hear you say hello every once in a while. You're just loud as shit.
You almost scared my seltzer out of my hand.
Oh,
Dear Lord.
I mean,
that would be bad.
I'll pour it on you.
Kinky.
Hello, Rogan.
You think I want seltzer dick? You think I want seltzer dick?
Rogan, we can't hear you. Oh, static.
Having
Well, almost.
having some. Hello. There we go.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh my god, dude, you scared the shit out of me. Woo.
Yeah, so Rogan, what I did was just, you found like you found a vendor and got some street food. It was like five gold pieces, and for like a variety of foods, and you're now at the inn, and you got your key for your individual room and are like heading up to it now and stuff like that. Ivory and Agus went to their rooms, their respective rooms, and Aiden right now is telling a story of the Golthius tree in the tavern section of this inn, and it's a very busy inn. Lots of people having a good time. Yeah, so Aiden, everyone's leaned in, listening to you.
Oh, you did not hear about when it fucking brain. You hear about a fucking tree that grows underground? Also
Uh,
sounds out everything.
No, none of. I want to make another meta joke, but I can't. One of them goes, or the half orc that heading south goes. That sounds very unusual.
Aye, well, from best we gathered and guessed, and also wrung out of a necromancer, what the tree somehow, some way, the seed got planted over the corpse of a vampire. Maybe a little lording, maybe just a follower, no idea. But I mean, I think a tree feeding off of a corpse would be good for the tree.
No way, a vampire, says one of the dwarves.
Aye. At least if you can trust the words of a sociopathic druid.
The other dwarf kicks in and he goes, "Yeah, don't ever trust a druid."
You can trust them on lots of things. How to grow your crops, what the weather's gonna be like. Or just don't ask them too many questions about things for me armament. Or the daily standard of me life. I eat too many animals for that.
Yeah, one of them looks at your quarterstaff and goes, "Did you pick that up off of him?"
That I did.
That's it.
He looked at me and wiggled his eyebrows because he knows I gifted that to him.
Good old shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, and the whole group is kind of clanks a cup and goes to a vampire tree and drinks.
So how much interest was just generated by the other fucking tables?
Some of them like peek up and a couple drunk humans and dwarves come over and start talking to the other groups, and they're like, "This guy just talked about a vampire tree," and like points towards you, and they're like, "Wow, tell us more, tell us more."
Oi. Well, if you insist. You see, I suppose this journey itself started inside of a littler village, if I would say. It goes by the name Oakhurst, if you heard of it.
One of the humans picks up and he goes, "I'm from that area."
Oh, you may know them rat bastard children we had to go and save.
Who were they?
Rat bastard children.
Well, first I've got to ask if you know the old lady that runs the general goods.
Yeah, the Hookrails.
Eh? Did you hear a tragedy about her adventuring kids?
I haven't been up that way in a while, but I know the Hookrails. They're a good family.
Aye, well, from what we heard anyway, the kids went off to a ravine. I'm trying to remember the appearance of the place now, actually.
Past the Ashen Hills?
Aye, past the Ashen Hills. a bit deeper in the ways. No, I didn't know if they were looking the same way I was for the same reason I was, but well, I suppose whatever they were looking for found them. I went missing shortly after their journey out. No response, no letters, no sign.
And some of them go like, oh, and take a sip from their ale.
Took a discussion with a damn shrine maiden and the storekeeper herself to figure out her damn kids went off to the Ashen Hills, and it's like when they went out there with full supply and full kit, apparently they were well and equipped for any danger they were meant to handle. But I think the danger pretty well handled them. But we went out, I'm gonna say less on a hunch and more on the pocket. Of course, always good to be known as the people that save other people, but real short on coin at the time. As terrible as it is to say.
A couple of them chime in and go, so we got a hero here, and clank cups and drink. And one of them, the human that we were talking to, goes, what's your name, son?
Adrian Frostfire.
To Adrian! And clank cups, drink.
Boy, and settle, I haven't even gotten to the fighty part.
They're like, ooh.
So we climbed down into this ravine, and it's just loose rock and, well, ash. Ashy dirt, ashy piles, ashy rock, all over. Except for these big fuck-off doors down the ravine. Aye, beautiful works they were. Of course, didn't matter much about a door to an adventurer, aye. So we bust on in, and I'll tell you what, we're expecting skeleton guards or some kind of evil amalgamation. And you know what we fought in the hallways?
What did you find?
Feckin' rats!
They all clank cups and start drinking.
It was a bit of an incident where we came by a boarded and locked metal. Well, I'm gonna call it a cage, but she looked more like a kegger. Oh, just like one of them bounding barrels you'd have at one of the barkeeps.
Mm-hmm.
Pop back the lever and let the ale flow. I'll tell you what, we may have been a little thirsty.
And then everyone's, hey, starts drinking.
Between we're no alcohol in there.
All of them go, oh no.
Aye, and this is the part where it was more a cage and less a keg. Aye, two spirits come bounding out of there. Cramped room, two angry little beastlings. Of course, I'm sitting out in the hallway, right? And I'm just waiting for the ale to come out the door. And suddenly a damn near corpse gets pushed out instead. It's one of my party members. They're alright. They're fine. They've made it through the trip. But my god, I thought they were dead.
Everyone goes in and starts drinking.
You just hear hey from one of the rooms.
One of them we say. One of them we say. Oh god. Oh, it's like an imp. Like a
Halfman. Timbers
Timbers is a little later in the story than the weird ghost creatures we fought.
Never mind.
I'd be remiss to call it an Ifrit. It was like a baby Ifrit, but you know, a lot less big and hungry, you know.
Yeah, they're like, hey, and starts drinking.
One steam and one ice, so you know what they were in there for.
And they go, best ale in town, and start drinking.
So we
So we
fought
fought
off
off the little beastlings, and journey on deeper past the harrowing journeys of rock and dust.
Aye,
Truly, some worthy foes for a 4-party, aye.
And then we came across the greatest danger
in any cave system. A
locked
locked
door.
door.
They were all leaning in whenever you said the greatest enemy, and then whenever you said the locked door, they all started laughing and take a sip from their ale.
So the road goes down to try to pry this fecker open. Except no tumblers in this lock. Right? So it's got to be magical, aye?
Hmm.
Well, I'm a bit of a spellcaster myself. So I'll start looking for the magic, and I'll tell you what, I might be a magic caster, but I'm a blind man when it comes down to it.
And everyone starts laughing. Insert tavern left trek here.
So we backtrack a little ways, pop through a couple different doors, and we stumble on the cutest little gathering of little dragonkin kobolds, aye?
Fuck kobolds!
Now settle down. These little blighters were quite peaceful, and I'm looking for peaceful when I'm in a dark and dank cathedral.
Hear some eyes from around the corner.
And they told the most intriguing little tale. Apparently, not only was this cathedral infested with kobolds, but it had a gathering of goblins in it as well.
Ew. Fuck goblins!
Now,
You hear from one of the corner tables. Hey, don't talk to me like that.
now you've been thinking you've got two factions in a tiny little space, locked together, no fucking light. They've got to be biting at each other's throats, right? So what will these blighters do to each other? They steal a fucking pet.
A couple. What kind of pet? What kind of pet?
Oi, the kobold's got a nice little mascot. Pet keeper wasn't too happy about it.
You hear a couple laughs from around.
Didn't quite get a good look at the beastling, to be honest, but oh my god. In what world do you find another faction in your home and decide that this land is your land, and instead of chasing them out with fire and brimstone, you go and just you take their dog?
To piss them off, says a couple.
Oi, well it pissed them well off, it did. Got ourselves a nice little mini quest, told us they'd give us a magic key. You know, a magic key might fit in a magic lock, but all we had to do was, chase out the goblins. Sure, oi, that sounds like an easy task.
Here, couple cups clink and drink to that one.
So we journey on to the other side of the cathedral. They had this sucker split by the doors, they did. And you never guess what good goblins, them dastardly bastards down in that cathedral had defending their land.
What did they have?
More fucking rats!
What the fuck, rats? They're like,
Big old
ew.
bastards. Up to me fucking knee they were. So the
we
we
brought
brought
along
along
a
a
kobold,
kobold,
call him an envoy with us,
oi.
Aye.
had a
Had a
sticking
sticking
stone at the end, called it a spear. Little
Little
bastard did quite a fucking number on
on
all
all
them
them
fucking
fucking
rats.
rats.
Had
Had
the
the
spirit
spirit
to go with it. I mean, by
by
God,
God,
bravest little fucking thing. So
So
we're
we're stomping
stomping
on
through
through
into
into
goblin
goblin
territory
territory
right
right
about
about
now.
now.
And
And
there's this door,
and
and
it's
it's blocked up,
and it just
feckin'
feckin'
reeks.
reeks,
Oi.
oi.
So I'm thinking, bad sense, goblins
Goblins
goes
goes
hand in
hand in
hand.
The goblin in the corner goes, We don't all smell bad."
It was locked in a stone cathedral at the bottom of a ravine in an area called the Ashen. What do you think they smelled like, mate?
He goes, fuck it.
And we
And we
did just take out all the lurking water. So we bust back this door,
And
on the
on
other
the other
side of this door, go on, guess.
More rats.
More
fucking
fucking
rats.
rats.
And
And
the
the biggest, meanest, ugliest, dumbest fucking rat I'd ever seen. Fecker was probably popping him out while we were fighting it. Jesus. Nasty
Couple
bastard gave me a
eels.
gash.
More eels.
Boy, but a little bit of the stabby and a little bit more of the stabby, and they stopped fighting back, oi.
Yeah, a couple clink to that.
I might be a spellcaster, but I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty.
A couple A's.
So we backtrack, and
we
we go down. I must admit, we didn't put too much stock in the kobold knowing where it was going. But probably should have listened to the guide. Took us probably a fucking hour or more to figure out where we were going. Kobold's like, yeah, this door right over here. Oh. It'd been nice to know beforehand, but I can understand not trying to lead a party around when you don't know any of the members. So we go a journey on into these tight little corridors, and well, we weren't exactly being quiet. Spooked the lookout and had to well, we thought we'd chase him down, keep him from alerting the rest of the horde.
Hear a couple eyes from that one.
I was less at chasing him down and more at busting through the horde to kill one goblin.
A couple A's, drinks.
Dunno why it became such a personal vendetta, but I mean, no attempts at conversation to be made when you try to peek your head around and they try to shoot you in your mouth. Like we didn't even hit any of them at first. They just fucking went full. With a polite reception, I should say. So we bust on through, and after a couple of twists, turns, and our particularly big and angry party member busting a couple of heads together, quite literally, might I add. We get to this little room, and now I mean no offense to our goblin fella in the back, but they set up flour bags about 30 feet away from where they were shooting them.
We have bad eyesight, okay?
Oi, mate. Three bags in a row. I mean, just set up traps. If you can't hit the target, then let the target hit itself. So now we've got, I should say, we've got two elven friends at the time, and
I ain't one to say I understand how an elf's brain works, but they charged right across the open floor, slammed into a door across the way. I didn't know what. I didn't know what for. But my God, did they bust that door down?
Couple eggs and drink.
So you know, they bust into this room, and I'm gonna be straight with you, folks. I thought they were goners. I thought they were just busting into a barracks or something, just running right into the heart of it. Nah, it was a prison, a makeshift prison, with one guard and 4 captives. Now, in what realm do you watch 4 men with one?
Some of them just like, they were shitty goblins.
So we bust, and mind you, three of the captives were kobolds. So we've got more of the little blighters, right? One of them captives was a gods-be-damned cleric.
There's someone like, hey,
Half man come walking out there.
dwarves. The dwarves look at you and go, "What kind of half man?"
A halfling.
Ew, and hear a couple halflings across the room go, "Hey, we'll beat you up."
Oi, give him credit where it's due, mate. I mean, healing hands work really good when all you've got is a bunch of people with the point and stab. Saved our life, he did quite a few times. Saved my life, absolutely.
You hear the halflings cheer at that one.
Oi, brave little bastard. Name was Oaky Timbers.
Erky Timbers!
And on that note, how about a round for Oaky Timbers? Come on, celebration.
All the servers come out with plates and cups and start handing them out to people. They all look at you expectantly.
No, I want to be as honest as I can with you folks when I say this. I am not a smart man.
Neither are we.
So we wander in here with what amounts to basically a raiding party. Half teamed of kobolds, half teamed of elves, humans, and halflings. And we wander into this room, and there are 3 very, very well equipped, strong hobgoblins, and a shaman, if you will, a goblin shaman.
Man, he's going through the whole fucking story with these men.
Damn right I am.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
They're all like, hobgoblins, fuck hobgoblins, and the goblin in the corner room goes, fuck hobgoblins.
Oh, you didn't need to worry, they weren't around for long.
I'll drink to that one.
So, we stumble into a bit of a situation, one might say. Why? The man, we got a hobgoblin.
Give me one moment, I'll be right back.
Yep.
But I'm still listening. You can still continue.
What?
Bluetooth headset or wireless headset. I'm just
right.
muting.
Okay. Why would you do that? Oh God. So we wander on in, and we're a bit weary. I didn't take a breather. Might have been for the best if we had, but I mean, can't give him too much time to prepare. And we wander in, and they are far more ready for a fight than we were.
There, a
So,
couple people go, ooh.
so we send the kobolds back, going, Kiniti, be too careful when you're about to open up a discussion. Now, me goblin friends in the back, I must ask, other than your shaman and chieftain types, is there too much smarts to be had around you? Or is
Say
it
that again.
all
Sorry.
is there too much smarts to be had around you, or is it all overshadowed by greed and power?
Uh, greed, leadership. They get uh the loot from most of the stuff that we plunder.
Aye. Well, me tell you, this group right here was about the dumbest group I'd ever met.
Are they from the north?
I didn't think they were from anywhere but the cathedral. I think you might have had a wee bit of inbreeding going on in that one.
Probably.
Say, right, now level with me, mates. Level with me. Come here. Under me. Look at me.
Everybody like leaves and crowds around.
A party of 5 enters your home, busts right on in there. They're tired. They're worn out. Basically, half a leg down, right? We've got one man look like he can fight it all. One man look like he's about to bleed to death. Two that look like they need a damn nap. And one that looks like the angriest sumbitch you've ever met. There are 4 of you, and a magic caster in the back.
Didn't tell you were talking about until you said the angriest son of a bitch, and I was like, ah, Rogan.
Right. Do you just let them move on, or do you stop them?
Some go, stop them. Some of them say, get something out of them. Some of them just like stay silent and listen.
Oi, well, I'm standing here before you now, ain't I? They let us on down.
And they all clink up.
No fight to be had.
They all clink cups and start drinking.
After the masterful persuasion of a man carrying 2 goddamn swords. and yet not a swing was done. We're allowed to venture deeper within, as if that's not ominous. Now, I must admit, there was confidence from the standpoint where they were standing. Now, would you have been more inclined to let on that party go if you knew you had, oh, I don't know, a dragon in the keep waiting for them, right? You'd have been ready for them to die. Less effort on your part. Well, it may not have been a dragon we faced down there. By God, when I say vampire tree, that weren't the scariest thing down there. And I ain't be talking about the stench neither.
Story time with Aiden.
Yes.
They all like listening and going, what you find down there?
More feckin' hobgoblins first off. And now you bring you right to him.
They're like, fuck hobgoblins.
So we wander on past. And we come across this very particular section of this very particular cathedral in a very particular ravine. Why? Because it was a particularly deep gash in the land. Feck you.
Feck you.
So, right. We're jumping through here, and I must admit as well, and some of the more mixed races and the purebred non-human races are going to get this much quicker. All I had's a torch. Didn't be no light down there. I'm seeing 6 steps ahead of me and not seeing.
Absolutely right.
Boy, no coward. And I may have had a couple of people with night vision, I. I ain't saying I was leading the party. And I'm admitting that I may have been at the back of the party. But what you gonna do when all you can do is throw a couple of cold winds at people and maybe crack them over the head with a long fucking stick? But we wander on in, and I must admit, there was a lot of life down there for it being, you know, a stone cathedral in a ravine. Like fungus and spore growths and vines. And then we reached this big open space, and it had grove trees and bushes and growth everywhere. Aye. I'll tell you what, the first fight I've ever lost against a bush was down in that fucking cave. Pointy bastard ripped into me fucking leg. I be watching where I'm going next time, and if I ain't be watching, I'll stick the fire forward. I've learned me lesson. So we wander on in, and up the end of this open space is just the biggest, ugliest, gnarliest tree I think I could have ever imagined. If I could have ever imagined it. It then had a quality to it. It was just wrong.
They're all like, what the fuck?
Aye. And we met the so-called dragon in the keep.
And they're like,
Druid
ooh.
man with no life in his eyes.
And they're all like lean back a little bit.
And we found the kids. Some kind of strange corruption on them. Like a goddamn experiment they were.
They all look horrified.
No thoughts in their heads, which I mean, they were being controlled definitely by something. And that thing was sitting under the grove, sitting under the tree, and it turned towards us. I dare not call it a man. And it came forward and welcomed us. Now, I didn't know about you, but
We have kids. Their bedtime is gonna last 2 hours.
do you want me to stop?
Joking. Like,
I
I'm
can.
just saying, like, I love you. I love your
love
story
you
time.
too.
But good lord, you're telling the whole story. Like, this is a recap episode.
Yeah, we didn't really have anything in the tavern. Plus, I started it. I gotta finish it.
I know.
Yep. Hey man, I'm all for it.
You making
Adds
what?
more to the RP.
Oh, okay.
Potatoes that taste like.
Yeah. So he welcomes us into this. It welcomes us into this fungal nightmare of a land, as if we're like his subjects, as if we're just visitors. I half expected him to give us the oh god, it's escaping me now. The right of an envoy. When you go to a foreign castle, they let you in, no harm be coming to you. I half expected him to hand that out to us.
Diplomatic immunity.
Close enough. And he stepped forward, said he knew why we came down there, knew what we were there for. and then held out his arms and asked us to join him. Now, looking at the two adventurers that did join him, and I might be stupid, but I ain't brain dead, and I ain't wanting to be brain dead. So I extended my hand, you know, and I fired a knife right at his fucking feet. Popped a couple of shards into his damn knees. See if he'd be opening his arms out then.
Everyone's like, eh.
Oi, but he shrugged it right off. Didn't faze him a bit. Brought his arm back and I hit him again.
Everyone's like, eh.
Aye. And then the kids joined in, those adventurers. Oh, I ought not call them kids. Old as you and me, just as experienced. But my God. Can only be thankful that they were brainless, and that whatever was controlling them had to deal with all three of them. Because the big Brolic one came running up to our big Brolic one, and they just started beating the shit out of each other. Didn't they think about going for the healer in the back, the cleric on the side, or the rogue running around? Now he saw the big old elf with a big old sword and decided that one. Got into a match, lasted the whole fight, start to finish. We're taking out little fucking twiglings and frogs for fuck's sake. Familiars, big old bastards. And these two just beating the shit out of the floor around him. Oi, you heard me right, the floor around him. Ain't neither the fuckers could swing for fuck.
DM rules be like.
So I'm trying to ignore the big angry standing 15 feet away from me, and I'm looking at the bigger angrier standing 30 feet away from me, just throwing everything I can at it. And I made a critical mistake. I looked away from the lass, and I tell you what, I was not expecting another spellcaster. Knocked me flat in 2 moves, she did. I but take heart. One of those moves was charmed, so at least you know I'm a man.
All of them go, eh.
Boy, I'm that crazy bastard, Erky, mate. Oh, crazy bastard. Comes running into the fight. Sends her flying back with one move, and then drags me back with another. Curse, I didn't get to see it, so this is more second hand than you'd like to believe, but... What? Nice cut. I was right pissed when he got me back up, couldn't I believe? I admit, were I a weaker man, I may have cut her skull to skull to toe. I was in a right rage, but we need to get them out of there. So focus all that hate and all that energy back onto the big angry. And I must admit, I had a wee bit of luck with the first opening shots, because now I'd like to blame the blood loss and the charm and all the magic saturating the air, but genuinely I just couldn't swing in a straight line. The most harrowing fight of my life. And I spent half of it beating the shit out of the floor, like what our elf member was. And the rogue fought a frog, and our great swordsman was going toe to toe with the swordsman, what was mind controlled. And I suppose I went I would say I went toe to toe with the other spellcaster, but it was more forehead to floor. And by some feckin' miracle, right, we beat the children back. We beat the mind controlled adventurers back. Knocked them flat, knocked them out, and I admit the fight wasn't that looking good. I mean, I was already knocked to my ass once, and the rest of our party wasn't looking too much better. So we went for a bit of a scorched earth policy, if you will. Took a couple of old pieces of parchment, lit them on fire, and started passing them around to all the wildlife. Now, I will admit, was not my brightest idea to start a fire in a small, cramped cave. But credit where it's due, mate. I didn't have many options, and that tree was looking scarier by the minute. I didn't want to become, food for plants. But, my god, that great swordsman took 2 steps past the body of the kid that he laid out. And after a couple of great swings around him, I slapped that druid fucking abomination to the ground. And I didn't quite remember who got the final blow, but I didn't believe it was the great swordsman. I think he took a chip out the stone on the last swing. But boy, we killed that bastard. We killed him good. Doused that damn tree in oil and lit it aflame too. Scorched earth, the only policy for corruption. And we did what any sensible man, orc, elf, what any sensible adventurer would do at the time. We grabbed our quarry, turned around, and made like the fucking wind.
No.
Take no glory dying in a cathedral, aye? I'm not looking for any gold or special artifacts when I've just lit a big fuck-off tree on fire. I'm running. And we get back. Now, a few of you that have been listening a little bit more clearer and have heads a little bit clearer than the rest of us may have noticed something in my story that might be a little bit of a hitch to our escape plan. We didn't ever kill those hobgoblins in the living room. So we step out there and we're fleeing, and we get back to that room, and they've got the fucking door just blocked up just a little bit, and they're waiting for us. And they asked us if everything was going good down there. Boy, Jesus, you can see the smoke rolling up. Boy, everything's great, wonderful, peachy. He goes, did you meet him? No, I went down into the fucking depths of this cave so I could say hello to my cousin who just so happened to be a feckin' hobgoblin. Yes, we met that abomination at the end of the dam. You get what I mean. Right now, we've started a fire inside a cathedral, inside of a cave, inside of a ravine. There's not going to be a whole lot of clean air left in a few minutes. So we're very quickly trying to get out of here, and we're trying to come up with stuff on the fly. And they ask us if we had that fucking creature's power source, gift, whatever. What kind of idiot accepts a gift from that thing? Don't answer that question. Right, so I had probably the most lethal substance I've ever carried in my hand, And I said, yeah, right here. Handed it right over. And you'd be never guessing what they did.
What they do?
Fucking ate it right there in front of us. Not even feet away. Not a taste test. No, you eat it first so we know it works. Just right in front of us. Killed right over on the spot. Oh, but Jesus. If I was a rogue, I'd be proud of that moment. That's one hell of a takedown. And I can tell everybody I did it to their fucking faces. I didn't help that I got the poison from a rogue and had no idea what it was, but that's beside the point. I made sure to very, very thoroughly rinse my hand in the creek after I get out. Trust me that. And we wander our happy asses right back out, carrying the unconscious bodies of the adventurers. And I must admit, the journey after all the fighting was... One minute. The journey after was a lot less eventful, but you ain't gonna see me complain. And we bring these kids right on back to Oakhurst. And now there was a slight problem, and that's that you can burn the corruption inside of a stone building, because I mean fire is gonna scorch the stone, but other than a little bit of slag, you're not really doing any damage to anything. You can't exactly light the living thing on fire and hope it just burns the corruption. So we had to drop the kids off at the shrine. And well, I'll about say we scared the dickens out of the guards, bringing up two bodies over the shoulder. And guards did as guards are meant to do when you come walking up with what appear to be corpses, especially ones that look fucking dead and are of kids that were missing. Aye, stopped us. Except they didn't quite stop us, you know? They just watched. Now, you the resident from Oakhurst.
He peeks up. He's like, "Aye."
Is there a policy on carrying corpses into your town that I don't know of? Because they just let us go through the gate.
Well, it depends. I mean, if they were the kids of the family, they would have let you take it to the parents. I don't think they would have suspected you for killing them because they've been gone a while. But
I mean, fair enough, but I didn't know a town across the way what, let you just carry bodies in. I mean,
the perks of nobility.
I suppose so. I'm going to go ahead and keep that noted for later. Didn't know that there were nobles, but didn't matter at the time. I was just trying to get some kids back to their worried mother. Obviously we got a reward. Very kind old lady. Very, very kind. But we got the kids back there, and I mean, all's well that ends well. That being said, we did light a cathedral on fire, so the next time I stop by a shrine, I do have to apologise. But that's where my story ends, boys.
Everyone's like, "Ah, to the hero," and drinks. Nice.
In the meantime, somebody has just slaughtered a small child outside.
Damn.
God damn.
Holy. That's almost a note to end the D&D session on. I mean, yeah. Shit.
What a lovely recap, though.
What a lovely recap. I'm glad you did it.
Yeah. I omitted as much as I could out of that story.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't say nothing about the spirit behind the statue, or the entire other section of the cathedral that we entered.
Every time that Ivory sprung a trap and nearly died.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was step one of the plan, which is building an image and a rapport with the citizens. Thanks for giving me that opportunity.
Step one. Step one in the fucking 12-step Alcoholics Anonymous plan.
Step one, build rapper. Step two, get gold. Step three, profit. Wait.
I mean, yeah, that's building fucking fame with the citizens is how you do it.
And obviously, the next time I see my party members, I'm going to go ahead and tell them the story that I told.
And all the important parts of it, like I never said Balak's name. I never said that there was a dragon that we were rescuing, or that we ever found the kobold's pet. However, I did imply that the kobold's pet was a dog.
Yup.
The equivalent of a dog.
The equivalent. Man. Good recap, brother.
I was doing my level best to not outright lie, because I didn't want to have to roll for deception.
I mean, in that kind of situation, I really couldn't have made you do it, because it's not like information that, unless there was like something really fucking crazy, like, yeah, there was a 120-foot dragon in this cathedral, then yeah, I would have been like, roll deception for that one. But
there was a 100-foot dragon in that cathedral. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, man. Holy.
There's a 100-foot dragon in my pants.
Really? I'd like to see it. Yeah, now he can't save himself.
Interesting.
He's so caught. He's so stuck right now.
Go on, Shadow. Show us your 100-foot dragon.
Please?
What's your
18.
18.
Holy fuck. Performance 19.
Didn't mean to click performance, I meant to click persuasion.
Yeah, performance.
Holy shit, I rolled a 4.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, he rolls performance while we're muted.
Alright.
As long as we never
get to a situation
where I have to
either be sneaky
or flexible.
Yeah, so I'm inclined to end the day off there. That's a good ending point, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Ivory and Agus and Rogan went to their rooms to sleep, and Aiden told the whole adventure story.
Nothing wrong with a couple slow sessions.
Yeah, man.
It's good world building.
Yes.
Next time on.
And heads up for the rest of the party before I forget. The area to the south has what might be a bit of a bandit problem. And if not a bandit problem, then that which lurks in the woods problem. So let's be keen when we're going that way. there's like an alchemist place in town where I can buy a potion of insider or foresight.
There is an alchemist place, but I wonder what happened there.
She's looking at me with that look. Oh no, the steeple pyramid of doom. Ow.
I love how you went like you were like, does this bitch have Alzheimer's?
I like that the first assumption is that she's just like forgetful. Although to be fair, what? The old lady.
I am too. That's why I was giving her the benefit of a doubt.
Okay, but you can't be forgetful about things that you're getting paid for your shopkeep. But
If she's old, you can.
no, you usually hire somebody to run the storefront.
I'm still thoroughly surprised you didn't take back the sapphires.
I was thinking about it.
I must admit, I don't actually remember casting detect magic around that artifact.
No, you didn't. You don't even know.
I have no idea that it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea that like anyone's carrying a fucking artifact with them.
So am I the only person that actually has detect magic, by the way?
Yes.
You're the
Mhm.
only magic user in the fucking party.
Except for me.
She does have magic.
And now.
She went arcane trickster, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not like her main thing.
Mm-mm.
She
Like-
can move things.
I don't even know how that works.
Clam's rogue is just like, yeah, I'll steal teeth and kill people, but I'm not gonna steal from an old shopkeep that has like innumerous amounts of potions.
What's that? This potion costs 70 gold? You've died? Well, here's the 70 gold for your funeral, I guess. And take the potion now.
Yeah.
Or hey, free discount. I have a
Yup.
coupon.
It's,
That's-
a chaotic good rogue.
I only steal what is already dead and
What?
useless.
If I'm not careful, yeah.
It's very easy to be true neutral. You literally just are like, yes.
This floor is made of floor.
Yeah.
That is a very floory thing.
Yes. The floor is floor.
Yes, the humans are doing very human things, and the orcs are doing very orc things. And the good guys are doing very good guy things, and the bad guys are doing bad guy
The
things.
floor is made of
And as
lava,
long as
I
it
will
doesn't
use you to
concern
step
me,
over
I
it.
am a-okay. Once it starts concerning me, go fuck yourself.
Once it starts concerning
Whoever
me,
fuck with me
I
first is
would-
getting it.
I will take stages in making it less likely to fuck with me.
Fuck around and find out is what y'all are trying to say.
Ending in the culminating in the final stage
Alright.
of fuck off,
We're
fuck off for
An
you.
hour and 15 minutes. I have to have my talk with Dave, so
Yeah.
I will have to finish getting these fucking. We gotta finish getting stuff in check, you know,
What a session, boys.
and then once we get it, I can't wait to just get this shit done so I can just start.
Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Well,
What did
I
you
just
do?
got kicked from the game.
Nice.
I'm in the circle, secret circle. Yeah, we're over here, aren't we?
Yep.
But yeah, no, Shadow, I just want to fucking get this shit done. Get
I got
this
you.
server up.
I know where you're coming from.
I really didn't expect Aspie to say that shit in the presence of Whiplash, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, stream. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and we'll see y'all next Sunday for D&D. Might probably play Phasmophobia some more during the week, though.
I can't wait till we get
Why are
to
you
the next
talking
town.
like that?
I can't wait till we get to the next town and I tell the story about how we came to this
town.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going. No, Rogan's staying up this time, and he's gonna smack you the second you start trying to tell a story.
It all started in the beginning of this cathedral.
Because all the clinking and all the fucking bullshit. I'm pretty sure I could hear from the fucking room.
Oh yeah, everyone in the fucking
Yeah.
in code.
Yeah, Rogan's gonna smack you. Rogan's gonna kick your ass when you
Pinky, take your foot off of my ass. See if you ever get it back, bitch.
like a
Ooh.
like a 1950s
Alright,
husband
alright.
when
Bye,
when they-
stream.